I finished up the model. Oh, did you? Damn. Can we see it? Are you gonna share it at all? Or at least give us like a front and side view? Okay, guys, I don't think I can deal with the Undertale music. This is just it's too boring for me. I need something, I need some stim. I'm too normie brained. I don't know, this is like a pop mix. It's just a bunch of songs I listen to. Miley Cyrus released music according to Spotify. 2000s mix. Sure, I'll send it. Hell yeah, dude. Snack, we both know that's a lie, or else I'd be there already. You live too far, bro. You're on the West Coast. Can't be having none of that. We're East Coasters here. Okay, now the stream's up on YouTube. There we go. And that, there you go. There you go. There you go. All right. Let me shift that over. Shift that over. And I really want to listen to something else. Hmm. 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 I'd put on the DJ, but he just fucks up my playlist. Whatever. We'll just leave the. Actually, we'll put a video game music playlist. I'm gonna get real. I'm getting into my VTuber arc. Video game playlist. Best of video game music. Oh, these are just. This is like fucking like. This is like PlayStation music. Best of Nintendo music. I'm gonna get sued. Whatever. I'll make a video and then Charlie will talk about me. Moist critical. If I get sued by Nintendo. I can't afford the flight and I got a passport. What you mean? Damn, that sucks, dude. I can't be your sugar daddy. That's not how this relationship works, unfortunately. Okay, so yesterday, what I did, holy fuck, I'm finally going to talk about it after streaming for 8 minutes and not talking about it. Okay, yesterday, as you can see from my canvas right now, I went a little, I got a little fixated on, for the last 3 hours of my evening yesterday, from like 7 p.m. ish to like 10 p.m., I basically just took a shit ton of notes. Actually, it might have even been from like 6 p.m. to like 10 p.m. I just took a shit ton of notes on an EO58 video documenting everything. And I want to basically apply what I read to this girl because I didn't like the way I was rendering her originally. This is what she looked like before. Let me close this. This is what she looked like before, sort of. There were other layers, I think. Yeah, this is what she looked like. I just wasn't digging it. I wasn't digging it. It looked very meh to me. And so I'm going to try. Hello, did you write all that? Yeah, dude, I did. So what I think I'm going to start doing now, and I've already started doing it, is I built a OneNote, okay? And I think this is something I might try and turn into a recurring thing for notes is a OneNote. And the OneNote, if you don't know what OneNote is, it's a Microsoft application that allows you to take notes, okay? It's really great. It lets you section things out. And so I'm going to have OneNote tabs essentially dedicated to different artists I'm studying, depending on how intensely I want to study the artist. If they're in the OneNote, it's because I want to deep dive on them a little bit. And there has to be information out there for me to deep dive on, right? And in this case, EO58 is easy to do deep dives on because he posts all of his videos online for the most part. So I can just watch his videos and write shit down as it goes along. Now, all of these notes are literally just for the face. Okay, we did not get into fabric or clothing or anything here. And these are basically all of his processes, all of his things, all of these little observations that I noticed. The biggest takeaway that I got from all of these is that he tends to operate in a pretty desaturated range. We're talking like sub 15%. He's going to be on this square here. He's living over here. Almost all the time. Not always, but almost all the time, okay? There's definitely times where he's living over here, okay? But in general, when he's doing skin tones, he's living over here. He's living in this range. And there's things that he does also. So he starts with a base that's fairly desaturated. So I literally just took the base. I mean, I don't know if I copied the exact base or if I just guesstimated roughly what the base was that he did. But he starts with a base, okay? So he starts with a desaturated blocking, which is what I've done here. So we're gonna go through these and try to apply things as I go through and see what results we can get. So I think he does work underneath the line layer. So the line layer is, well, of course, it's tied to that. Whatever. All right, this is the line layer, so I'm going to lock that. Line. Okay. He uses a very soft brush. And he mostly switches hues quite a bit, but he stays in this drawing in particular that I was studying. He stayed in very cool ranges. So even when he went really red, he's still sort of existing on this cool side of the red. So you could picture this circle is not a good representation. I wish I could have I wish there was like an add-on or something for clip where I could have like this sort of bar here, because this bar separates cold and warm, which I think is really useful, right? At least I think that's what it is. I think these are all the cool colors up here, and then you transition to warmer tones here. I might be wrong, though, because I don't think green... I guess you could sort of have it be like, this bottom half here is cool, and this top half here is relatively warm. I don't know, would we consider green warm? I don't know if green is warm. Green to me is cool, but I might be wrong. There's probably a larger cool range than there is warm range. I might be tripping, though. Do you know the YouTube channel Art of Davey that does art review vids on popular artists? In my opinion, what you do in one note is a million times more informational than his vids. No offense, do you plan to share these notes? So I'm lightly familiar with his channel, and yeah, I kind of 100% agree with you, Dave. The reason I'm starting to do this, Dave, is because I've never seen it done. Okay, I've never seen. Now I know there are artists out there who think very critically when they draw, but I've never seen people do absolute like fucking destruction of like an engineer doing like reverse engineering. Okay, like trying to do everything down to the T, writing down like, okay, he did this thing. Oh, he made a mistake. He goes back and he does this thing. And then filtering through all of that and just taking out the tidbits that are most important, but still keeping the raw information there. So that's what I'm trying to do. So this took me 3 hours. And this was basically, this was the reason. Okay, Dave, the reason I haven't done this in detail yet is because this took me 3 hours. And it was about a 10 or 15 minute section of a video. Okay, where he just basically rendered a face. So it's tedious. Okay, but yes, Dave, I do plan to make these notes accessible. There are 2 ways I'm going to do this, okay? So this is sort of my plan, and I'd be interested if you guys have recommendations of other people that you would like me to do deep dives on, because this is fun for me. It's a little tedious, but it is fun. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and make the OneNote public. Now, there's going to be 2 ways. How's your flight attendant from Mile Highs and Lows? We're getting a reset. I'm going to be trying to apply some other stuff to it. Also, EO doesn't like people posting his stuff, so if you share, I don't know how you go about his art specifically. I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to sort of analyzing stuff, I think me referencing somebody's art that posts their video, like, if you post your content on YouTube, there's a part of you that has to recognize that people are going to look at it and analyze it. And it's not like I'm going to go out there and like repost his images or like share his stuff around. But these are my notes, and I think if people are interested in learning the way that he does things, it's more dissecting the techniques rather than the art. I agree, just saying because I remembered also Davey said did the same thing, so whatever. I'm going to be honest, I think if I ever got any criticism from any artist for doing a deep dive on their work, I probably would not give a fuck. I don't know if that's bad of me, but I think I'm in a position where if I'm creating my original notes, making my own observations, trying to extract things that they're not necessarily talking about, these are all sort of, these are just original observational ideas, Like, I don't know that anybody owns processes for things within art. I don't know. I think it would be a very easy hill for me to die on, argumentatively. I'm not afraid to defend myself when it comes to me just wanting to improve my own art and sharing, my observations with people. I think, I have that right, and I think if people have complaints about it, tough titties. I don't know what to tell you. So that would be my stance. M. Young, do me into a wolf princess makeup and sprinkle pixie dust. You're tempting me, dude. You keep talking like that, dude. I'm gonna go from a half chub to a full chub. Am I currently dyeing my hair sea green, hoping it's due to that I mixed blue and neon green together and came out in the bowl of a metallic bluey green? I don't know. It could be. It could be. So yeah, Dave. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do more notes like this. Right now, my fixation, my muse, so to speak, is EO58 because I'm really impressed by his stuff, and I want to understand how he does things. This is only for the rendering side of things. I would like to do something like this for his line art as well, and then maybe I'll move on to somebody else. But right now, I'm just sort of fixating on him. And yeah, I'm gonna try and consolidate these all into a OneNote. I'm going to try and share these publicly in two ways. So way number one is I'm just going to make the OneNote publicly available for free. Okay. Way number two is I'm going to host the OneNote on probably something like a Patreon or some sort of other website where people, if they want to donate or support sort of the idea, they're more than welcome to. But I'm going to make it fully free as a baseline. So, there's never going to be a paywall to access anything that I do. It's just if people want to donate, they can. That would be the idea with this, right? And I just sort of want to make like a little bit of an art Bible on my stylistic influences, I think. So that's sort of an idea that I have right now. Whether I materialize it into anything, I don't know. It's still TBD. I think I want to have something a little bit more concrete before going into anything. But that's sort of my idea, and I think it's very unique. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I've seen any other artists do it. What was the flight attendant's name? I'm not sure. I'm using my sister's Big Mac book. Big Mac. I want to get the what you call thingy draw tab to connect to the Mac. Okay. Snack, do you have any recommendations for a drawing pad to connect to a Mac PC or anything? I don't know. I have exclusively used my Wacom tablet for the past almost 10 years. Well, 8 years-ish. Like since I don't know, when the fuck did I go to college? Since like first year of college, which would have been in like 2019-ish. So M. Young over on YouTube asking, could you draw me into a wolf princess? M. Young. I'm sorry, I can't draw you into a wolf princess. Not today. Not today, big dog. All right, I'll give you a little woo for the road, but no wolf princesses right now. Yeah, 2019. There you go. Doxed by my good friend Toothpaste. I'm just kidding. But yeah, okay, Toothpaste. I have an idea. How do you feel about this? Okay, so I'm trying to explore a new method of communicating, or a new sort of content idea. And it's basically me just doing deep dives on artists. And right now I've done a deep dive on EO58, mostly for how he renders faces. Noting a bunch of notes, that I plan to consolidate into a cleaner document that I could share with people. Yeah, it's not really like I don't know, I just think it's cool. So I've got like a bazillion fucking notes. I'm gonna try and apply them. Anyway, so today's stream is more or less just gonna be me trying to apply this shit. And, and maybe taking more notes. We'll see. I don't really know, but anyways. Can you draw a wolf princess pooping, though? Question mark. For you, KitKat, I might do it. What up, Clued? How you doing? Can you draw fat Kirby? That's a lot of fats for one Kirby, dude. That sounds rough. I don't know if I have enough canvas space right now. Mike, he said he shared the drawing. Let me take a look at Mike's drawing real quick over in our chair. Oh shit, very nice. All right, I'm gonna pull it up real quick. I gotta make sure I'm on the. 1 second here. Discord, where are you? There you are. There you are, my lovely Discord. We got Mike's drawing right here. Well, it's not drawing actually. It's a 3D rendering. So he modeled this, which is pretty fucking crazy because I know how to model. Well, I used to. I've done it before in school for, like, assignments. I really like the texture, dude. I really like the texture. Solid shit. Very nice stuff, dude. Very nice. I really like the. Did you design it, or is it something that exists already? Here's toothpaste drawing, by the way. Very tragic scene. I don't know. It just feels tragic. I do like sort of the dynamic flow going through here. The nice sort of curvature we got going through the fella. The SpongeBob womp womp looking guy. Very nice. Very nice. All right, let's get rid of that and we'll get back to this. Not my design. It's from Voices of the Void. Right. You said that. I totally forgot. My bad, dude. But yeah, so I'm gonna get into this now. I'm gonna sort of read through my notes as I go along, and just so that we can, understand what I'm doing as I'm doing it, and hopefully me talking about it out loud makes it a little bit more salient, more titillating as I do it, because you guys are gonna be invested with me. I don't know. Can you draw this chick on the toilet wearing a t-shirt and her shorts around her ankles? Yeah, can you draw that? Guys, I just talked for 20 minutes about what I'm planning on doing today. I don't want to draw anything else right now. We're gonna do this today, and then maybe in another stream. No guarantees. I'm gonna give it like a 10 or 20% chance of me doing it. Maybe in another stream, we'll draw some turbo shitting babes. All right, we'll draw some babes who've consumed about fucking half a gallon of laxatives, and nothing but dairy products. Okay, and they haven't had a toilet anywhere near them all day. All right, babes, cool. 20% chance I do that in the near future. Toothpaste, I'd love to see you fulfill an HFP request. Oh yeah, Toothpaste. So while you're here, so HFP is an interesting viewer here. He's a viewer who comes in. He's kind of like I don't know, HFP. You tell me if I'm wrong about this, but I kind of get like you're kind of like a quirky mascot of the community. I like that you come in here. You always ask me to draw somebody shitting. It's unique. It's a different flavor I'm not used to on Twitch, so I appreciate it. I don't know. To me it's fun. And the fact that you keep coming back even though I don't do it, which is really awesome. So Toothpaste, if you want to indulge HFP, I think you should draw a shitting babe for HFP. I know you can do it. I've seen you draw. Was it you in college that drew a minion with a massive erect cock? I think that was you. So I know you've got it in you. I know you've got the creativity to do it. And I'd like that wasn't you. Okay, well somebody in school did that. You drew what? You drew a what? Yeah, I don't think it was him. I think it was one of our other buddies. Somebody drew a minion with a giant fat throbbing cock in like middle school. Not middle school. What am I saying? In college. Minions didn't exist when I was in middle school. Can you draw me like that, Toothpaste? Toothpaste, you could just come over and join the stream. Toothpaste, don't be shy. It was really cool. I want to draw another OC, but my brain and hands forgot how to draw people or even faces. Well, only one way to refresh your memory. Yeah, get over here, big dog. What's in it for me, huh? Do you have any food? No, no. I just ordered my groceries. They're coming tomorrow. You can have a can of tuna. I've got a can of tuna. I'll feed you. I can make you a tuna mayo hot sauce sandwich. I have my own tuna. What? So I can't we can't own the same fucking food item? I can't feed you with shit you have? Okay, whatever, dude. I won't be gracious again. Fine. I see how it is. Why not Toothpaste join stream anymore? It's been months. Toothpaste doesn't love hanging out here. He's a big meanie, dude. He doesn't like being my friend no more. Because I'm busy on the day's snack streams now. This is partially true. Toothpaste, pick up some food while you walk that ass over to snacks. Oh, shit. Spidey's. Thank you for the follow, big dog. Welcome to the wolf pack. I like girls with meat. How much meat we talking, Clued? We talking I don't know, what's the BMI we're looking at? Alright, anyways, I'm gonna while you guys peer pressure toothpaste into making what do you mean partially? As you guys peer pressure toothpaste into making a decision on what he's doing this evening, I'm gonna go in and start reading this out. I'll make a sandwich that maybe I'll stop by. I need to get outside anyways. Well, I mean, I'm indoors, but yeah, you can come by. If you're for real about that. Yeah, dude, come by. I don't care. You know where I live. You got the key. He's got the key to my place, guys. And it's not because we're gay. It's in case I die. I need somebody who lives nearby to, like, revive me. Okay. So the primary observation that I noticed when I was looking at EO58's work... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Figure the follow kick... What the... Kick caught? Welcome for the double follow, Kick caught. I appreciate you unfollowing me and then following me again. It gives me some good content. Not gonna warn you. Honestly, dude, if you don't warn me, I'm not gonna know. Like, you're probably actually gonna scare the fuck out of me, because my earbuds are pretty noise canceling, so I don't think I'm gonna hear you. So just send me a DM on my Cat Snack Discord account before you head over. I just felt like howling. Oh, that's a good idea. We could use sound bites. Since there's like a bazillion people here yesterday, I don't know if anybody caught my my announcement on the weekend, but on the stream of like May, I want to say like the Saturday stream of like early May, like May 16th or 17th, either one of those days. I haven't decided yet. We're gonna be affiliating the channel, and then we're gonna be adding a whole bunch of stuff. Hi, Daddy. Hi, Dizzy over on YouTube. Don't tell Bobo, but I'm saving myself for you. I'm pretty sure he just heard me read that. And not only that, but we're going to have a little surprise. There's going to be a little face to the channel a little bit. I won't get into it too much, but you'll know when you know. So anyways, I hope you guys like watching ads and paying money. So that's the update. Snack, if you do the Patreon thing, would the doc still be free? Someone asked a long time ago, but your selective vision is on another level. Snack, if you do... Yeah, I would. So I answered that earlier, Dave. Somebody was also being... had selective vision or selective hearing when I was... answering that question, but I'll be gracious and double answer your question. And I missed the announcement because of ads. Can you repeat that? No, sorry, you're gonna have to rewind. I need more watch minutes. But yeah, so the idea, Dave, would be it would be completely free, publicly available. The option would be if there would be a Patreon there for people who want to donate as a thank you for, you know, the work that I put into sort of breaking down the processes of artists, essentially. You gotta go, Clued? Alright, no big deal, dog. I'll see you in a bit, alright? Catch you next time. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, so it'd be completely free. The OneNote is gonna be accessible online. It's not gonna be just like a Patreon exclusive. It's just if people want to donate on Patreon, they're more than welcome to. That'd be the idea. It's basically, it costs $0, but if you want to give some dollars for it, you're welcome to. No Ko-Fi links, guys. Stop with the Ko-Fi links. Let me produce content before we start giving money out. Alright, anyways. So the main observation I've noticed is they use the hard round brush, okay, with opacity built in. I think he has pretty high opacity. I'm thinking he has probably in the realm of 80% opacity, which is probably close to what I have here. I was at 100%. But basically, a pressure-based brush. He's very light-handed. So that's one thing I've noticed. I have to give money now? Oh my god, you don't listen. I'm not repeating myself. Yes, you have to give money. Specifically you. And so, he starts with a round brush. He actually basically used the round brush the whole way through. Then he color picks. What do we got? So, skin tones. So, I've started using a little bit of terminology here. So, percentages and... these three lovely little letters, okay? And the three lovely little letters are H, S, and V. Who can guess what these three letters stand for within the artistic realm? Alright, it's kind of late. Gotta sleep. See ya. No worries, Mike. Thanks for coming by. Hue, saturation, and value. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, okay, so hue, saturation, and value. So the reason I use that is they're just good ways to map rough ranges of where artists work from, okay? And when I'm thinking of these ranges, I'm looking at the color wheel here, and if I'm posting the color wheel in, where's the color wheel at? Where you at, color wheel? What the fuck? There it is. So if I'm looking at this color wheel, I visualize this color wheel into basically 4 quadrants. Right? So this upper half here is going to be high value. Okay, this is going to be high value. Which means this is going to be low value. Okay? This side here is going to be high saturation. So this is all high saturation. This is basically what this cube is built to do, okay? So the more you go this way, the more color you're infusing into whatever value you use, okay? Wherever you go, either this way or this way, is going to determine how dark or how light the color you use is. Okay, so that's the basic idea behind this square. And then the ring around here is the actual color that you're infusing, also known as the hue. Okay? New donation from NFT. I'm honored, NFT. You're giving me money? You don't even buy coffee at the coffee shop? I'm freaking blushing right now, dude. Give me free money, NFT. No, my money. Right? Okay. So when I say things like 15% sat range, what that means is there's basically a saturation range of 15%. And where that would look like is it means that if this is a map, okay? If this is a map, I need this to be a lot stronger. Let me get a brush that doesn't have any pressure sensitivity to it. Something nice, hard, and round, please. Okay, so we're gonna do like that. It's too dark. So this would be 0 over here, okay? So that means that over here is 100, and over here is 100. Now over here is 100 of saturation, and over here is 100 of value. So if I say 15% S, that means we're sitting here roughly, at the 15%-ish, okay, of the S line, okay? And then if I say 15% V, you're right about here, okay? If I say something like 60V, okay, you're probably looking a little bit more over here. So 60V. And then if I also say, I don't know, let's say 80% S. So that's going to bring us around here. So this is how I'm thinking about these percentages, okay? So that's when I'm saying 15% V, 10% V, whatever, all that stuff. That's what I'm thinking about. Okay, so you're going to see this pop up a lot in a lot of different areas on here where I'm marking these things in the with these codes, and I'm just using this so that, you know, the more we repeat these things and the more you see these things pop up, the more you'll be able to intuitively sort of get a sense of how these things work. Oh my god, dude, I keep getting a fucking phone call. Stop calling me. Whoever's calling me. Less than 15% S skin seems so low. It's true. It does. Now, another thing to note, though, is we've done that before. Like these girls are pretty low in saturation. They're basically 30% saturation here, or 40%. So they're pretty low. Even this is like 10% saturation. Like if you're looking here, we're not going very far. Even here where it feels brighter, it's still only like, if you look down here, it's 34% saturation. The S, the H, and the V are literally down here. You can see them, right? And so yeah, so he's going pretty light in value. Like look at this. I just color picked here. He's sitting at 6% saturation. Now one thing I've noticed is that my V is actually flipped. So I don't like the way that it does this. I feel like it should be I feel like this should be 100 down here, but it's just because otherwise you have 100 and 100 and it doesn't work. So wow, notes, what's going on? Oh, we got notes, dude. We got notes for days. Check this shit out. EO58 master study. This is not even a master study. I didn't even get into clothes. I didn't get into anything. This is literally just how to go from this to this, which is not a huge jump. You could literally write a book based off of what you see in somebody's process. Okay? So now knowing that, okay, I'm looking at his stuff. So let's see. So he's got skin tones are roughly less than 15% in the saturation range. NFT, stop giving me your money, dude. Please, I'm begging you, stop giving me your money. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. NFT says, you drink it, not eat it, after he bought me a coffee on coffee. Is that how you pronounce it? Coffee? Ko-fi? Whatever. Thank you, NFT. Now stop giving me your money. So his skin tones are less than 15% his range. His hue is relatively cool for most of the face. So in this entire like demonstration that I watched, I don't think I saw him go outside of this sort of color range here on the hue bar. Everything was sort of locked in this sort of range. He never really went into the warm tones except for one specific area. Nice hand, by the way. This one. Thanks. Or are you talking about this one? In which case, fuck you. I'll work on it eventually. How you doing, Avail? If I were filthy rich, I'd give you, but no, it's all good, dude. I'm not here for the money. All right, so anyways, all this to say, yes, these notes will be codified into a OneNote document that can be shared publicly that everybody has access to, okay? So now going back into the notes. So skin tones are less than 15%. So we're living in this sort of range here, okay? Probably less than like 20%, to be honest. These are just based off of like my rough observations at the time. So they're gonna fluctuate a little bit. I can't draw hands still. I'm doing good. You doing good? How's your management life going? You loving it or you hating it? By the way, you def should start a Lamborghini fund when you affiliate so we can fundraise for a community Lambo. I don't even have a driver's license, dude. I'm gonna be like XQC with like a fucking McLaren and no license. Alright. Warmest tone is used above the eyes, but still exists in cooler range of reds, roughly less than 30% value, roughly less than 30%, 20% saturation. These tones are slightly more saturated. It's okay, we can drive you around in it. That's what I'm talking about. Why is there cocks on magma? I don't know, dude. You're gonna have to ask Boba. He's the one who's running that magma. I want a vacation. Where would you go, Avail? And why are they done so well? You know why. Bro's got a little mirror right next to him for reference. Staycation? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, dude. I'd probably do a little staycation right now. All right, so I'm going to go into this, and I'm going to look at the sort of colors that he's applying, and he's going with like a really desaturated purple for the base. He did apply a yellow. I noticed that, like a really warm yellow. That was one of the specific spots they used a warm tone for, and he also used it for the blush on the nose later on that you'll see. So I'm going to try and apply these things. We're going to go with we're just basically going to use the colors he used, roughly. So I'm going to shift the hue to more of a purplish red. We're going to go roughly in this range here. So at about a 25% saturation and a 14% value, we're just going to sprinkle that in here under the line layer. We're above the base layer, I believe. Yeah, we are. See, my brush, this is not the right brush. I need my softer brush. Where are you? By soft, I mean it's still a hard round, but it's just it's got opacity built into it. Something like that. Okay, he went a little bit yellowish. As someone who's driven Lambos, you don't want a Lambo? Why not? So I think this actually needs to be a little bit more red. It's feeling too purple for me. Where's my other brush? Where the fuck? I think it's my pen tools, pencils. There we go. There you go. A little bit more reddish. A little bit up in here. Okay. I think mine is even too saturated relative to what I'm seeing here. I think I'm going to color pick a little bit less saturated. We're going to shift towards like a warmer hue, I believe, but still keeping it cool. And we're going to believe he pushed the saturation quite a bit on this one, but he didn't apply that much saturation. So he was pretty light-handed here when he went in. Are you still doing the FX course? No, that thing's been done for weeks. What about a gearbox? I can't drive manual. To be fair, I have sort of F hips, so I'm kind of biased. They're not wide hip friendly, asking for a friend. What are the odds of not being able to fit into a car? Is it really that bad sometimes? I'm not a very wide hipped fella. I'm a pretty standard hipped guy, I would say. Wait, what do we got here? Well, I can, but only motorbikes with manual. What do you mean I'm a good driver? Are you? The one thing about flipping my canvas in this case is that it makes it incredibly difficult to read because everything goes backwards. Tiny speck applied below the lip to indicate minor shadow. I'm gonna ignore that on mine. Hair base is applied all over to start. 60% roughly. 60% value, 10 to 15% saturation. 60% value, so we're going down here. And 10 to 15% saturation. We'll do something like that. I think it's a little darker actually. Who is this NFT fella, dude? I don't know who to thank, bro. NFT just keeps giving me money. NFT, this person donated money and said, I love to argue, by the way. Is this true? I didn't think it was true. You were saying it wasn't. NFT is probably some oiler from the Emirates. Is that true, NFT? Are you gonna be my oiler daddy? Is that what you're here for? I'm okay with it, dude. Oil me up, daddy. Too much. Don't say that. All right, my bad, dude. My bad. I'm just trying to give the love back, you know? I didn't know you were rich like that. Okay. From there, what do we got? While applying hair color, he also applied the same color to about 70% of the eyelashes. My eyelashes are pretty dark on this character, so I don't think me doing that is really going to do a whole lot. It's just going to darken it because of the multiply factor of the brush, so I'm going to ignore that. His eyelashes are a lot lighter, right? So if I go in here and I sort of apply the color, I mean, I'm not on the top layer, but if I did, it would definitely come through more than if I did it on my freaking goyle, you know. I might be a liar, but I'm not rich. Well, at least there's that. Maybe you're secretly rich. You're sure flaunting your wealth tonight. Yeah, his whole $4. That's exactly what a rich liar would say. Get him. Get his ass. All right, next. While applying hair color, eyelashes might be a part of the hair color application question. Potential application. These are notes to myself. Same to the upper half of the pupils. My girl's pupils are colored in. Maybe I lighten them up a little bit. What do we think about that? That looks kind of weird. I don't want to intersect where the lash would be, so something like that. Same color as the hair in the pupils here. Top half. Okay. My line art is not going to have the same feel as his because his is a lot lighter, is what I'm noticing. Mine is a little bit darker, so you're going to get some stronger snackism, some contrast there. Wait, you're Turkish, right? Yeah. Oh. Uh-oh. Does that change anything? We're about to find out, I think. The inside of the hair is lighter in value than the top, almost creates a glow feeling. This is true. That's what I intentionally did here, by the way. I left it a little bit lighter. Nah, gonna be okay. Don't worry. Oh, good. Guys, toothpaste is on his way. I've just been told. He's gonna be a good 15 minutes before he gets here, probably, but you know, he is coming. Boom, 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 boom. Yay, yay. I don't know what he's gonna do. Should I let him draw on my canvas? He's gonna get me banned. Note he applied most of the saturation to the nose to date. 50 to 55% saturation, still cool red, 25 to 30% value. So let's do that. 20 to 35% value. So that's going to be around here. And then really saturated, so around here-ish. And he cranked it to the cool reds. And I remember just him doing like a quick little dollop here. I'm going to go even redder. Ooh, what art are you working on this time? To be honest, Ori, we're just we're trying to do a study based off of some notes I took from an EO58 video. So I just kind of sat there for like 3 hours, taking notes on EO58's video. This was like a 15-minute segment of the video, but I had a shit ton of notes on it, and now I'm just basically going through and applying what I observed. And we'll see what the end result is. I have no idea what to expect. Oh, EO58, yeah, exactly. I can't read this backwards, so I gotta keep flipping this way. I do think I remember it being darker in value, so the tone I picked here, like the saturation was good. I'd say it was actually a little bit darker in value, just based off of my memory. And I think if I look here, does he do it on any of the? Yeah, kind of a little bit. It's just like a speck. I'm gonna blend this out. I don't really want that to be. So base color is this desaturated turquoise. Uh the base color, I guess, kind of. It's more, just the base color he used, which is like a really desaturated grayish bluish. I don't know. I was trying to read the notes quickly. Ah, okay, yeah. So start with a desaturated block in. I don't think I specified. It is basically a really desaturated turquoise because this is sort of the color that he had picked. I don't think it's exactly the color he picked. Well, this is what I saw him color picking. So I don't know, but it's very deceptive because I see him color picking stuff and then it appears differently. But I think where it is that he's got like opacity built into a lot of his brushes. So even if I pick this exact color here, as I put it down, it's going to come out in varying degrees, right? Like depending on how hard I press or how light I press, right? Like these two, this and this are two different colors. And so I have to factor that into what I'm observing also, because it's not always going to just be exactly what I see, but more the range of what I see. So that's sort of something to keep in note also with a lot of these. So a lot of these notes, as they're as good as they can get as far as observations go. I try to make them as good as they can get, but they're never going to be perfect just because I cannot my brain is not fucking connected to his, so I don't know how much pressure he's putting. I can sort of see based off of like the way the brush puts ink down on the page, but I don't know that it's something that I necessarily observe really, really effectively all the time. So a lot of these are guesses, and also I'm using his characters to double check. So I'm looking at mine, and it looks like I'm way more saturated here, which is crazy because I don't even think it's that saturated. So I'm going to desaturate this even more, and then I'm going to throw down some more. And it's too desaturated, I think. Something more like that, I think. They're perfect notes, actually. They're as good. Thanks, man. They're as good as it gets, I think. So he did originally have this warm yellow tone on the cheek, but then I noticed as he went through the video, he removed it. So when you get to the finished product, it's gone. So he's got this warm blush around the eyes, but he doesn't have it all around the cheeks. And so I'm going to try and get that warm blush feeling in the eyes there. I'm kind of jumping ahead of myself here, but I think he went pretty saturated, but I think he might have just had a very light hand because he went in here and it did not feel like. Okay, hair base is applied all over. Next, while applying hair color, he also applied the same color to about 70% of the eyelashes. I can't really do that because my eyelashes are pure black, so adding the hair color on top of that isn't really going to do anything. What else we got? Same with the upper half of the eye. The pupils, we did that. Apply inside of the hair is lighter than the V on the top. Almost creates a glow feeling. So yeah, I think I could go darker on the top of the hair here. And then this I'm gonna leave pretty light down here. But this we'll have this be dark. Okay. Next up. Note, he applied most of the saturation to the nose to date, 50 to 55%, still cool red, 25 to 30% value. We've done that. I might be able to touch it up. I don't really like the way it looks. I think we could go a little warmer here. So I'm gonna drop this down. What did we say for the value? About 30% value, which is a little darker than I would have expected. So around here, let's say, let's do 35. I think it's actually maybe more. Oh no, I think that's right. And he definitely blended it out. So he would put like a little dot and then he would just blend it out. Then next, the saturated line continues down to the chin, creating a soft terminator of the core shadow. So I saw him pull this shadow down. He got rid of it in the end, but he did originally when he placed this value down. He extended it down and created this sort of like core shadow along the inside of the face, and then he softened it out later on. So I'm just gonna ignore that for now, just because I know he ends up undoing it later. Um, the same colors also applied to the edges of the eye. Right. So we had the warm tone of the nose, right? Push this warm roughly here. Okay, and this is what he applied to the corners of the eye. Okay. To the knuckles of the fingertips and to the palm. I didn't write that down, but he did also do it to the palm. Wow, this song was so scary in early childhood. I don't even know. It's more Undertale shit, huh? So something like that. I remember it was some weird like blotchy look. Yeah, something very blotchy with the hands. So nothing, a little loose, flowy. My big concern here is overdoing things, because that's a big habit of mine. Is I tend to overdo, and I want to make sure I'm not overdoing anything. I might have already overdone the knuckles a little bit there. I'm gonna gray this out a little bit more. He more or less softens the connection to the chin to the outer cheek, eliminating a large majority of the yellow highlight. He more or less softens the connection to the chin to the outer cheek, eliminating a large majority of the yellow highlight. Yeah, so he ended up getting rid of this yellow highlight here that we had on the cheek. He left a little bit at the top. I remember that, so I'm going to just do that. Bye bye, Otter. You're gonna go? Alright, peace, dude. Alright, it's that time of the night. Good night, my pookies. Good night, Otter. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. And I hope to catch you all in the next one, which will be Friday. He then softens everything out on the bottom half of the face, negating some of the previous notes. Right. Okay, this is the thing that I noticed he did, and this is Dave. If you're really into EO58, this is something I've noticed him do on a lot of drawings because I looked through a few different videos to be like, huh, does he do this everywhere? And he kind of does. So when he's rendering, he avoids applying any hue or tone to this middle triangle on the face here. So that's why I didn't add anything in here. I could actually go up a little bit. In his case, his character has bangs, so I couldn't really tell if he would go up here. But in the case of my character, you know, she doesn't have bangs, so I've sort of left this whole section open. But on his, it really is just sort of this nose triangle area that he leaves blank. Something kind of like that. Just a little observation. Oops. Okay. I'm going to extend this down to the neck also. Okay, so we got that. The hatched diamond on the figure on the right represents roughly where color was not blended into from previous steps. Note, even though the value seems dark, I observed a light touch using an opacity-based brush. Yep. So that's what I was talking about before. Shadows then applied to the inside of the jacket using the same color as the hair. Right. So when he shaded inside of his character, he used the same color that he did on the hair, which I don't know that really works very well on mine, but I'm gonna do it anyways. We'll just trust the process, maybe. Something like that. We'll throw some shadow in here. Get rid of that. I don't like that. Okay. White is then applied to the center of the eyes. Right. So he applied. I don't think it was. It was pretty close. It was like a grayish white, and I think it had like a pink hue to it. So I'm gonna say it was around this value here. More white than that actually. More or less, yeah. Mine might be a little brighter. Okay. I think my hair could go darker. Now that I'm looking at it, I think we go a little bit darker here. So I'm gonna go through there. Just gonna be darker. One thing that's really bothering me is the lines underneath. I can't really see them, and it's pissing me off a little bit. I don't know why they're turning white. It must be like a layering issue or something. Because I had this issue last time too. I really wish those lines would be darker. Let me see if I can select the lines and then okay, a little bit. It's not great, but Okay. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna leave it for now. So I'm not gonna worry about it. I don't know why that happened with my line art, but it is what it is. One sec, toothpaste here. Just gonna switch my audio over. Oh. I'm just gonna switch my audio, guys. Give me 2 seconds. The music's gonna stop for a sec here.
I know your ass wants one.
Was that candy?
That's sour straw.
I'm not a big fan of hard candy.
It's sour candy.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
I was craving some sour candy.
Okay. Test, test. Are we good? All right, we're good. Oh. He's in another room. He's eating candy right now, so he can't describe shit to you guys. They want you to describe the room I'm in. He's got a mouthful of candy.
It's like
The mic's there, by the way.
it's a desk, a closet with I think 2 jackets in it, and a belt.
They're suits, by the way.
Oh, sorry,
I'm suited up.
suits. There's a squat rack with a hoodie draped over it.
This is true.
A bunch of puzzle mats with various weights on them, and a bowl with a paper towel in it and popcorn. And that's about it.
Yeah. There was popcorn. I ate popcorn last night. And then there's also a bunch of like cookie bags that I have to clean up over on this side, but it is what it is. Donation from Dreaming of You. I don't know who that is. Thank you, Dreaming of You, for the donation. Let's see what kind of how much money you gave me. Thank you for the $1, Dizzy.
Dizzy. So this is your new setup.
This is the exact same setup as before, just in a different place.
Oh yeah.
There's nothing new about it.
Damn.
Yeah, there you go. All 3 chats. Very small audience right now.
This is how you work?
This is how I work. You can bring the legs up if you want.
I don't know how you do this.
You just pop the legs. Oh, I turned off the tablet. Oopsies. Does that turn it off for everybody or just us? NFT says hi, and by the way, chat's
Hello.
there. So
Where's the other leg? Oh, it's like fucking this one.
Yeah.
All right. This tablet's nicer than mine.
Yeah.
By a long shot.
Yeah, I'm just a little bit more high class than you, I think.
Yeah. What's up, NFT? So we're gonna start out.
You can do it on. You can
Delete
start
all this. Oh, okay.
Yeah, my fucking hours of notes.
There's so many clip files open.
Yeah, I have a bazillion files open right now.
Wow. Wow. Did you do this?
Yeah.
That's nice. It's cool.
Toothpaste is exploring my canvas right now.
Because I don't watch you stream.
No, if did you do a new one? You're doing a new one.
Yeah.
Just hit OK.
I don't want to mess up your stuff.
You can do whatever.
Okay, what do? You do like... Sorry, did I interrupt something? Were you like in the middle of a bit or some crazy stuff?
No. I hate that you're using like manual like button clicking to fucking start new layers and shit instead of just saying like Control-Shift-N.
I don't use like Clip as much as you.
It's the same commands as Photoshop.
I don't use Photoshop.
What do you do? What do you draw on?
Paper or not at all.
Oh.
Or no, I use Clip, but I just like use it. I just do it manually. It's because you can just go, you know, it's easy. No, that's not like.
Hold up. I'm gonna turn off the music for us, and then that way you guys will hear the music, and then we won't hear the music. Oh, music's too loud.
Oh,
Okay, let me tweak that then. Let me drop that a little bit.
dropped.
How's that? You guys hear us better now?
Can you hear me sniffling because it's cold out?
And then I'll open up all the chats. There you go. Yeah, better? Alright, cool. So, Toothpaste, last time you were on the stream, you critiqued my lip sync animation, remember? Question mark, question mark, question
Yeah,
mark.
I do. I do remember this.
What are you drawing with?
I don't, dude. I don't know your setup.
Here, do you want just like a, what kind of brush do you want?
Good one.
Okay, well, that's incredibly
I want
subjective.
I want my classic M pen, but I can't have it because you don't have cool brushes. You don't cool custom brushes.
I have the stupid pens that you can use.
I
I have really bad stuff that you'll like.
yeah.
Yeah, you like bad stuff, hey?
No.
Press P.
P.
Okay, go to pen
Ooh,
or marker.
not even in English. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
Let me see this. Ooh, I already like this. Okay, what do we got here? Hard round?
My Chinese hard rounds.
Yes, sir. Good. Okay, what else we have? Are these all of them?
I don't use like fucking 99% of those. I use like three brushes.
I'll just use
but-
this. It's good enough.
All right. Don't forget to look at chat every now and then so
Ugh.
that you don't like just silently draw.
That's what you're for.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna leave because now my stream is yours.
Oh, you're gonna take a break?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm kicking around.
Should brought my smudge guard. I have sweaty hands.
That's okay. I put a thingy in the thing. Oh, same it.
Oh jeez, people can see me fucking like scribbling. Okay.
Yeah,
that's
people
weird.
can see you drawing nothing for the past like 10 minutes. Toothpaste Snack hates me. Can I crush on you now? Says Dizzy. 30-year-old man, by the way.
Have to ask the boss right there.
Yeah, sure. We're a polycule, dude.
Yeah.
We share. Say, man, I'm not the one streaming right now. Somebody's controlling my stream, so I can't. He's not technologically skilled enough to really know how to switch between like views on Discord and like other things. I don't know what he's drawing right now. Dave says the sketch of the lady sitting on the toilet's looking really nice so far.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Is that what it's gonna be? I don't even know
Well-
if HFP's still in chat, but whatever.
Well,
You could draw. Could you make this man pooping?
man, come on. Now.
Lady, sorry, dude, my bad. Chad, do you have any drawing requests? Toothpaste taking drawing requests right now.
Yeah.
He's not like me. He's actually nice, and he'll do what you guys tell him to. Because that way it stops him from having to talk, which I think is his biggest fear with streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make him animate. I could. I have Harmony. NFT says, please animate Toothpaste. Do you want to animate?
I guess I could animate it.
What do you want to animate?
I don't know.
Draw Snack. Draw me.
I'm drawing this
Like,
nice
do
lady.
free labor for me. Oh, you're drawing. He's okay. NFT. I'll get him to draw something for me once, or animate something for me once he's done drawing this pooping lady.
I don't like this. Why am I doing this?
People are jerking off to it, dude. Just give them what they want.
Okay.
I'm gonna get my workout bench. I need a chair.
Oh yeah. Whatever. I'm not gonna worry too much about the perspective on this. Not because I don't care about it, because it's for other reasons. It's so awesome.
And we're gonna get him to animate on Toon Boom Harmony, because he doesn't know how to use TV Paint. To be fair, I've used it for like a couple years now, and I also don't. Holy shit, HFP is back. Do you know who HFP is?
Yeah, you told me. I was there.
So HFP, Toothpaste is drawing something for you right now. He's drawing a lady on a toilet. She's kind of got really small legs.
It's perspective.
He said, "Who is it? The flight attendant off duty?"
Yeah, that's when wipe the makeup off. Fake laugh. No, I'm kidding.
It's not fake. It's not a fake laugh. I just like the idea of like her taking her makeup off and just looking like like cool.
Yeah.
No, I hold back my laughs in like in our off stream conversations, so you don't think you're too funny.
Yeah.
Chat, we're eating candy right now. HFP, Toothpaste is taking art requests right now if you want to ask him for anything. Is that right, Toothpaste?
Yeah.
Yeah, good boy.
What kind of fucking music are you listening to, dude?
I'm listening to like generic like video game music. I'm transitioning to my VTuber arc, dude.
You're transitioning to your 30-year-old.
Yeah.
All right. There's my drawing. That's my warm-up sketch. God, that's good. Yeah, it is cool.
HFP, is there anything else you want to see? He's all yours right now. I'm lending him to you.
Like fucking draw.
I'm gonna guess HFP is gonna say give her a boyfriend.
All
That'd
right.
be my guess.
All right, here's your boyfriend.
Okay, we got a request. I'll let you read it out.
Oh, an outhouse. Okay.
Read out that when you read a message, read it out loud.
I did. Oh,
A lot of people
Toothpaste.
listen.
Let's see a woman sitting in an outhouse, comma, please. Well, okay.
Now, what are you thinking now? Are you thinking of what kind of woman do you think you're gonna draw? Disney says, "Dang, Toothpaste, you're fast and good with your hands. You available?" Question mark.
What's with your chat?
They want to fuck you, dude.
Okay.
NFT says, "Wow, Toothpaste should be a streamer." Yeah, he's a natural.
Yeah, I'm doing so good at.
HFP says her jean shorts and pants. You never make it.
She wears a tank top.
Are pulled down to her feet, and she wears a tank top. I don't know. Fucking the word panties just killed me. Went to get food. What did I miss? Toothpaste is now commandeering my stream, and he's taking art requests. He's supposed to animate for NFT at some point, so that's something on the list also. What'd you get to eat, dude?
Hmm?
Not you.
Huh?
Not you.
Oh.
Get back to drawing, bitch. Say, man, what'd you get to eat? The suspense is killing me. Dave says, "How you doing,
This is a
Toothpaste?"
fucked up pose. I'm doing good. Well, Dave. I mean, look at what I'm doing. You got did that answer your question? I don't like doing this. Okay, I'm restarting.
You don't like being like a fetish artist?
Yeah.
This is like Smash Bros music. This is like the Smash Bros like fucking. I think this is like the target practice, or like it's either that or it's the punching bag. It's one of those. HFP says her boyfriend gets her toilet paper. What else does he do?
You can't just specify that they're pulling her down to her fucking feet. So now I can't like.
He said it earlier. Also, you don't have to do literally what he says. That was the chair.
There we go. This is all I'm doing. There's the outhouse, and here's your boyfriend.
Is he a little man? I do like that he's a little man. HFP says he keeps her company outside. The same way, you're never going to tell me what you ate. It's killing me. Oh, wait, you did. I missed it. I'm fucking stupid. You said popcorn. Oh, hell yeah, dude. I had popcorn yesterday. You put, I put seasoning on it. I put, like, fuck, it's like this Colonel's, like all dressed seasoning. That's pretty good. The salt and vinegar one's alright too, but it's like, kind of like burns my mouth. I get like really dry mouth. It's like super salty. I've got popcorn, bro. I know. I sensed it. I sensed your message. What a lovely couple.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
That was him, not me. I don't know.
That
Bo
was
was,
me-
Bo was about to increase the counter, but it's you're
That was
the
me
one burping.
puking.
Yeah, don't puke on my tablet.
Okay. Whatever you say, man.
Snack, your character has the tiniest waist, dude. I'm not. This isn't my character. You talking about like the girl I drew? Yeah.
She's
Guilty as charged.
All right. This is for you, HFP. Is it everything you dreamed it would be?
I'm talking about my Valentine, the cat man. Oh, the fucking dude with the giant bulge. I don't know if you've seen him.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
The one I'm making a fan.
Anytime,
Nice work. Thanks
HFP.
again.
Anytime.
All right, do you want to animate for NFT or
Sure.
do you want to do?
Sure. I don't know what to draw. I'm bad at. I've only drawn absolute slop right now.
Bro, is this like fucking dubstep? What are we listening to right now?
I don't know. It's your stream. It's a fucking remix of the. It's not changing this shit. Unless someone requested it, in which case
No,
it's
no one
great.
requested it. I just put on I just have best Nintendo. Put on
Where's
whatever I have. Don't mind us. We're browsing through Spotify for something more tolerable.
play some weird shit?
Yeah, sure. Play weird shit.
It's not even weird.
Here, I'll set the.
Oh,
I'll set the chats back up.
I'll just do
It's
this.
gonna take you forever to figure it out.
No,
Okay. There you go.
I'm not stupid. Well, it's arguable actually.
NFT says. Sorry, that's not NFT that said that.
No, well, yes, you know what? That's supposing a good hypothetical.
You gotta read it out loud so people that are only listening know what you're reading.
Suppose a guy wiped his girlfriend's booty.
Suppose.
/ Suppose. Now this guy, who is he?
He's your boyfriend.
That's not implied.
His girlfriend's booty?
Oh,
Totally implied.
I'm not up to speed with all this. NFT. I hate to tell you, I'm not very good at animating fire. I'm not even just like saying that. I genuinely don't have a lot of experience in it. I'm not very good at it. I am not the person to be any authority on effects animation. As much as I appreciate it, I cannot do it.
Okay, fair, sad face.
Or any amount of competency I have is you can find better resources out there.
You should animate my mouse man pooping.
Okay. Oh, no.
Why? What's wrong with poop, dude? HFP says maybe it's the same couple from the outhouse pic. What do you think? You think it's them?
Yeah, it could be. I think so.
What are you drawing?
I'm trying to draw your mouse guy.
Be careful. Whatever you draw is going to become canon, and Bo is going to exclusively draw him looking like that. Dizzy says, can you draw Snack as a mouse? That's what he's doing right now. Could you animate an egg falling to the floor?
Yeah.
Yeah, he could do that. We'll put that on the list. Sorry, I'm in and out. Yeah, like me and your mom, dude. Just kidding.
Does you having severe heart palpitations?
Okay, good. What if I died of a heart attack?
Does your character have shoes?
Does he have what? Shoes?
Yeah, what is
I don't know, I guess. He can. He wears like a collared shirt. He looks like an office worker.
Oh.
Toothpaste, do you consume a lot of animation? In parentheses, watch movies, series, play, games? Do you have favorite shows or anything that you're into?
You could say I don't know. I guess I do consume a lot.
What do you look for in like a good show? Like, you're a comedy guy or like a?
I just look for styles I like, or like I think I don't think my taste in shows is consistent enough to like. It's more just I like good drawings and or interesting drawings.
Do you have recommendations that people could watch?
I'm very fond of I can't think of an order. I'm just saying this is I very much like the I like the animation and I'm fond of the animation of Ren and Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy.
That's one. That's just same with Mighty Mouse: The New Adventures. I don't know. I like, but you know, by contrast, I like Avatar a lot. I don't know. These are all fucking basic.
You were an Avatar guy?
You didn't know this?
Nah, I've never watched Avatar.
That was like my shit when I was a kid.
I was like just growing.
That was my favorite show for a while.
I was growing out of it. My brother was like into Avatar.
I was very into it. Yeah, but you like didn't you like hate cartoons because your brother liked them?
I just hated cartoons because I thought they were lame. But I thought it was like I thought you were a loser if you watched cartoons when I was in high school. Because when I was a kid, like cool kids didn't watch like anime and shit. That didn't become popular till like later on. And so everybody just thought you were like kind of a reject if you watch cartoons and shit. And then as I got older, I stopped giving a fuck. I think I watched Naruto for the first time when I was 16. So in late high school. And it did. It changed my life. I know I was like really into Full Metal Alchemist. Sorry, I probably shouldn't do that next to the mic. That's going to be really annoying.
Oh, yeah. I was into Full Metal Alchemist too.
I was really into Full Metal Alchemist because it played on like a local channel here. And then I got to into Naruto and shit like that. HFP says a geeky girl sits on a flying toilet playing video games. How about it?
Let me rain check you on that. And I gotta think about more shows. I feel like I'm just into generic stuff.
So we call him Snack Daddy now? Or have you guys not?
I'm not. I was gonna do it at the bit, but I don't want to.
You don't want to call me Daddy? You
no,
can.
No.
That's cool.
No.
I'll let it happen.
No.
JoJo's. NFT likes JoJo's.
I had a phase.
Yeah, I know.
I certainly did.
What do you like about JoJo's?
I don't know. It's interesting and fun.
The flamboyant strongmen is like a cool contrast.
The designs are always like very out there, and it's very, I don't know, it's very you both know what you're gonna see and also don't.
Yeah,
like strange it looks.
Like it subverts your expectations, but in a way you kind of expect.
You saw it on Pinterest. Interesting.
It's on Pinterest now. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, but I like
that would surprise me.
Yeah. All right, slow down, HPP. I got only one thought at a
He's
time.
HFP's just gonna go on.
Oh,
He
okay.
likes
Okay.
Warcrafting, so.
Go off then.
She wears a hoodie, cargo jeans, and sneakers. Her jeans and underwear around her ankles as she sits and plays space shooter games. I love your mind, dude.
Yeah, anything HFP's worked on. That's my favorite show.
Otter says, HFP, I'm telling you to write a book, dude.
I know.
Yeah, you should. What would you call your book, HFP, if you were to write one? It would have to be like a shit-based pun. So it'd have to be like, I don't know. The Brown Book. Book of Brown. The Bold and the Brown. 50 Shades of Brown is one that I like. I think 50 Shades of Brown would be good. Otter, aren't you supposed to be sleeping? Let her watch. Let her watch. I think Hyper has a fetish. You think? Yeah, I think so too. I think so. I don't think I've ever. I think like 90% of the message that HFP drops in chat are all related to girls pooping on toilets and/or defending their burglarized homes from burglars and then wiping the burglars' asses once they're tied up.
What?
Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah.
Wiping their ass.
Yes.
Fuck, man. I ain't hating.
There's one story where it was Officer. What was her name again? HFP. It was It's not. I was gonna say fucking Judy Hopps. Officer Judy Hopps. It wasn't Judy Hopps. It was What the Nancy. Officer Nancy. That's it. Thank you, HFP. So it was Officer Nancy is taking a poop in her bathroom, right? So this is the scene. Night, interior, apartment bathroom. Okay. Officer Nancy is having a nice steamy shit. The barrel's still smoking. She's sitting there browsing through her phone. Okay. With her off-duty uniform around her ankles. As she poops, she hears a rustle from the hallway. She frantically pulls up her pants. No, not Nancy again. Victoria, just we're recapping, okay? She frantically hears a noise from the hallway, pulls up her pants, runs out into the hall, finds a man burglarizing her home.
Yeah.
She conveniently, unbeknownst to the burglar, actually poops with, I believe, a baseball bat next to her toilet, just in case, because she spends a lot of time in there. And
As one does.
as one does.
We can all relate to that. Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody here.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially you.
Otter, don't spoil. You're spoiling the reveal. Don't look at chat.
I'm not.
Okay.
You know I never do.
Okay, and then as she runs out into the hall, she grabs the baseball bat and she bonks the burglar over the head, knocking him unconscious.
Okay.
Which then gives her the opportunity to, I believe, tie him up with her handcuffs. Is that correct, HFP? Am I misremembering? From that point on, she reveals the mask, Scooby-Doo style, and lo and behold, he says she has no TP, so she confronted the burglar pantsless. Of course, I forgot that detail.
Right.
Nah.
I don't know how you do.
Sorry. I'm not fake laughing. This is
no,
funny to me.
I know.
Okay, fuck.
As you
One
do.
sec.
You gotta confront them pantsless.
Yeah.
No damn time in this world.
Yeah. So she confronts him pantsless, and sorry, she ties him up. Pulls off the mask, and lo and behold, it's her landlord. Under the mask the whole time.
All right, sorry.
I'm not the writer, dude. I'm just the fucking narrator. Don't give me shit. All right.
You're not the right.
He's critiquing your story right now, HFP. I think this was a collab between Otter and HFP.
There's Otter. I see.
Yeah, Otter partook in this development.
Interesting.
And then is this the guy whose butt she wiped, or was this a different guy? Okay. HFP's adding more details. Said, with an unwiped buttocks, she protected her home naked from the waist down. What do you think of that?
What do I think of that?
Yeah, let's hear your thoughts, dude. You're on stream. You got an audience of fucking 16 people watching you right now.
What am I supposed to think of that?
I don't know. You're like
she win?
pretend you're talking to a classroom.
Did she win? I don't know.
Yeah, she won. Clearly.
Well, props to her. I wouldn't do that. Unwiped buttocks.
Yeah.
You know, good for her. It's home security is important.
Please don't give me credit, Otter. Don't be humble. We know you had a big part to play in the development of that story. Otter, you get like 25% of the credit. That's being light. She put in work. I remember. NFT says absolute cinema. Thanks, HFP and Otter. Thank you, HFP and Otter. Oh, that's right. So HFP reminded me of a detail. Because she didn't have any toilet paper, she used the mask to wipe her ass.
Oh. Fuck, man. Sorry.
Forgot you don't like shit.
Yeah, I need to give a disclaimer. I don't like.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I should have mentioned. Toothpaste absolutely fucking hates shit-based anything.
I don't like. I'm not gonna like coil up and cry. It's like just gross.
Oh yeah, then he left us on a cliffhanger. True, that was the end of the story. Cut to black. 47% of the credit. Yeah, fair enough. But Victoria says, "I will coil up and cry." Aren't you a nurse, dude? Isn't your job literally like cleaning up shit all day? That was good. That was a good laugh. It's funnier when you're here because I could share it with you. When they're telling me this stuff, it's funny to me.
You have no one.
But it's funnier when I get to look at your face like scrunch up in horror, like with every fucking line I read.
It's fucking gross. I mean, it's cool.
You don't have to pretend to like. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
care. You don't.
dude, that's fucking gross. Or it's just weird. I don't know. Can I ask? Can I ask what's so infatuating to it about this?
It's a fetish thing.
I know, but
obviously.
what? But there's gotta be a like. I want to hear his thoughts on like why this specifically.
Okay, yeah. HFP, what's your fascination with this? If you had to put into words.
If you can, if you don't mind, no pressure. But I'm just. This doesn't make sense to me.
No, that's why I love it.
Yeah.
Victoria says, well, yeah, then, but that's different. What are we talking about? Left us on a cliffhanger. Poor choice of words. HFP says he likes female butts and potty humor.
You know what? That's pretty concise.
Yeah, straight to the point, dude.
Yeah, all right.
A man of few
To
words.
each their
He
own.
is really a man of few words. The words he does produce
Are
are
all
usually
all related to that, it seems.
pretty much, yeah, more or less.
HFP, I have newfound respect for you.
You would think with a name like Hyper Flippy Pasta, it would be other stuff too, right? It wouldn't just be
No.
like,
He just loves it.
yeah.
I got no qualms. Go for it, man.
Hola, Dizzy. Hola. I'm not dizzy, but I'll say hi back. I just woke up, so I fear I can't complain. Do you work today, Victoria? Female butts and potty humor based. That is based on her. Do you guys have any other weird shit you're into? Anybody? It can't be me or toothpaste. So what are you drawing there? Tell us a little bit about what you're drawing. Not for the class, no. Okay. Fair enough. Keep your secrets. Oh, I like the colors.
Thank you. This is you having severe heart palpitations in their line of work.
Thanks, man. It's gonna go into my my fan art folder.
It's gonna go in your predictions folder.
My predictions folder.
Yeah, for what's gonna happen.
Are you saying I'm gonna have a heart attack?
I didn't say attack. I said palpitations.
Oh, okay. I get those sometimes.
Oh.
Is that your imitation of our wolf howl from the community?
No, that's you.
I don't make that noise.
You do.
No, I don't.
You
Nuh-uh.
do.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take a fox character, please, says Dizzy.
Okay. Wait, let me just finish this up. I'm.
Why don't you fit all the characters they ask in the same page?
That's a good freaking idea.
They don't have to be
I almost
related.
said
They
your
can-
name. Hard not to.
I know. Scary.
I gotta be shot. Oops. Can't be speaking.
I like the way you did the shadow.
Thank you.
Snacks Hell is way cooler, says NFT. That's toothpaste towel.
What? That was him talking.
That was me.
Yeah, it was. All right, this. I can't. This is embarrassing.
You can go crazy, dude. I live alone.
Oh yeah.
Yo, that's not how my neighbors. No, I'm just kidding.
I fucking had a heart attack, dude. Jesus. Christ almighty, fuck.
They're not gonna hear you. They're not gonna hear you.
Supposed to do that. Jesus. Okay. And one more little detail, and we're good. Okay. This is cat snack.
Dave says the mic didn't even pick it up. It probably just like peaked
Oh yeah.
and fucking hit my noise filter. One day I'll learn Snack's name, says Dizzy. It'll be when we're both on the altar. I think he wants to marry me.
I think you should keep that up obsessively.
Either that or he wants to sacrifice
I think
me.
you should keep up that quest obsessively.
Yeah, yeah. You should. Don't do that, guys.
Yeah.
No, don't do
Why
that.
not? He'll love you.
Y2K low spec gaming. That mouse looks too much like a rat. Sorry.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know this was.
Wow, you're critiquing toothpaste. Y2K Toothpaste is streaming with us today. I don't know if you're familiar with toothpaste, but he's joining us today.
Snacks. I don't know what this is.
You're my little bitch.
Yeah, I'm his concubine.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah. What, for you?
Yeah.
Oh, poor guy.
I'm gonna show you a handwritten note. You need to not react to it.
Why?
It's a secret.
I cannot read in this fucking lighting, dude.
Okay, says that mouse looks like a rat. Sorry. True. You will be sorry, says Victoria. What? Why? Y2K low spec gaming. Guys, he said the R word. Oh yeah, they're talking about rat, not retard.
Are we allowed to say that?
I mean, I say it every now and then. I try and like hold it back because I don't want to hurt feelings, but I do say it every now and then. I'm guilty of it. Way ahead of you, Paste. Oh, I am. Yeah, rat is a bit of a slur around here in our community. We don't like rats.
I see. This arrow is disgusting.
The other night we got a toddler who had a carrot lodged in its airway, and I couldn't help but think of you and your carrot obsession. She's a nurse, by the way.
Your carrot obsession.
Yeah.
He does love it, doesn't he?
I do like a good carrot.
He
A
loves
lot
it.
of carrots.
He loves carrots.
Yeah. Would you do an entire stream talking like Trump?
No.
You don't want to do it?
No.
What about like who's the other guy you do? Chris Chan?
I don't know.
Yeah, you know how to do Chris Chan.
No.
Okay.
No. No, I don't. That's not even good. Why'd you laugh?
It's just because I know it's coming out. I'm trying to encourage you. That was a fake laugh. That one was for you though.
Hey, say something.
Muting the microphone.
Oh, sorry. Is that too
No, I'm
loud?
just kidding. No, it's not too loud.
Jesus.
My walls are concrete. You'll be fine.
Sorry. Pardon my laugh, guys. I got a little excited.
Y2K says, did you ask if he was referencing Cat Snack? Referencing me for what? Otter knows my carrot-based plan. What are we talking about, guys? I feel like I missed some context here. Toothpaste, can you do a funny accent, says NFT.
What accent?
Give the man what he wants.
What accent do you want? I don't know.
Do your most racist... No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You're not me.
I don't actually. I can't do stuff like this on command. I'm not good at it.
You are. You just don't want to do it.
Yeah.
He's shy. He has a really good Chris Chan impression and a really good Donald Trump impression. What other ones do you do? Does toothpaste like pickles, or is he a loser? I'll let you answer that one.
I got a heart.
That doesn't answer the question.
Do I like pickles? Yes. Victorian
Ikelek.
Victorian Ipecac.
Do Chinese. He's not doing Chinese.
I don't think I will.
Not getting me banned off Twitch, bro.
No, thank you. I like pickles very much.
Do you like them alone or with things?
What am I, an idiot?
Yeah.
I like them all the time.
Okay.
With sandwiches, with
Otter says do a southern accent. She's from the south. She's a southern gal.
That like is all the more pressure. Because here's the thing about like doing voice. I do it for fun, but it's
nobody knows who you are or what you look like. What does it matter?
But it doesn't matter. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Here I need to explain this phenomena. It's like
fun.
If you because it's like there's a certain level you can do where like people who have no idea what that like accent sounds like besides like in a movie will be like, wow, cool. But
like me pretending that I speak French.
Yeah, exactly.
Just making all my American friends think I'm French.
Exactly. What?
She says, "Come on, you got my permission."
Oh, I'm gonna do it badly.
It's fine.
I don't know what to say.
Well, Otter, what should he say? Give him like a line to read
Wait,
out. Otter is a southern gal.
Ah,
she's a
southern gal.
She's a
busy.
A southern gal. I don't know. I can't do a Jamaican accent.
Southern gal.
Yeah, southern girl.
There
you go. That's pretty good.
It's like gross. Purr as I should.
I don't know if she's talking to you.
What the hell are they on about in this crazy chat?
Victorian just likes to say strange things. You could call her Ikelek.
Hell are you on about in the chat of yours? I don't know. Oh, bless your heart.
You want to Christian?
They all got in the house now. A tornado's coming through soon. That's fucking dog shit. God damn it.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Nah.
She's laughing. She thinks it's good. She's also about to. She's been dodging tornadoes all week.
Y'all better get in the house now. Tornado coming through soon. Come on. Get.
There you go. Can you do like a whistle?
The thing is, there's like a bunch of southern accents. That might have been.
I don't even know if my audio will pick that up.
But tornado's coming through. I don't know.
Oh, that's like the redneck, the like deep hillbilly, like moonshine.
I don't know. Hey, you want back? Have you seen that fucking video? I fucking love that video.
I don't know what you're talking
It's a dude with like a snake. He's like gripping a snake really hard.
Oh yeah, he's trying to grab the bite.
He won't back me. You're right. You're like the big damn moonshine.
Yeah, I've seen that video.
That fucking video rules.
Do Chris Chan doing cat snack lore, like telling cat snack lore.
So he works in an office, but one thing you should know is this mouse is not like the others.
I'm losing it. I just started going into like AI philosophy.
Yeah, you gotta.
This mouse works in an office, but one thing is true: this mouse office. Fuck. Whatever.
I love the AI voice, dude. It's so good.
The mouse office is smaller than the other offices, but really, it's the big office for a mouse. And what these don't know is that all the jobs are mouse jobs, but these mouse jobs are hard. So when Cat Snack wants to,
I don't know why that was so funny. Oh fuck.
Okay, this is the sound effect. Ooh, wait, look at this.
Is Virginia Southern? Christians from there. Thank you, Y2K, for that information. I guess, yeah, Christian is technically a southern accent.
Yeah.
He does have like a southern accent to him.
True, that's a little bit of southern accent. Well, one thing you should know is, I don't know any of your lore because it's not good.
I don't have any. Just make it up.
Mouse works in an office. Mouse. It was a mouse in an office.
I don't know.
All right, fine, whatever. You just good try.
Mouse is one of the things you should know about Kid Snake the mouse. He was born a rat. Huh? No,
No, I was a rat, dude.
I'm only joking. Shut up. I'm only joking. Okay.
Okay, my bad.
I'm joking, man. Please
Come
calm
on.
down. I'm
All
joking.
right.
Relax. Jesus.
I demand toothpaste every stream.
Yeah.
Says NFT.
Okay, wait. What was the other What was the other thing I got asked to draw?
Toothpaste. Do Bob Chandler next. I don't know who that is.
That's Christian's dad. I don't know. I'm embarrassed to know
This is a request by Y2K.
Okay, Y2K. That's your real name. What does he say? I only know the one video where he goes, "People are." I can't do it because I don't have I don't have a reference point.
What's the bubble on there?
Hates you Repo. Yeah, I have Repo. I played it once. It was fun.
Oh, we play Repo like every week.
Maybe I'll pop in one time. I'm usually out on the
You're
weekends.
gonna fucking say my name. We play like we're video game together.
Oh yeah.
It'd be like reflexive.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's hard enough not to now.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
that's a real pen.
Yeah,
Where's,
don't draw
where's
with a
your
real pen.
fucking thing?
Here, I got a light, by the way.
Oh, thank you. You held up like a piece of paper that was like actually like I can't see very well in low light, and he like holds up a piece of paper and like horrible lighting. Okay, what was the other thing I was supposed to draw?
Fuck. I don't remember.
Y'all get in the house soon, please.
Y'all get in the house soon. Y'all get in the house soon.
Y'all get in the house. Y'all get in
Okay,
the
shut
house
up for
soon.
2 seconds. Is that his heart in the circle? Says Victoria.
Yeah, I don't know how to draw. I didn't want to pull up reference. I could have pulled it up.
Well, I think she read it as a heart.
Okay, well I'm glad it read. Oh, a fox.
Oh, a fox. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up reference. There's your stupid computer work.
Yeah.
Fox. No, not
Fox
the-
News.
Fox. I hate that it said fox animal. That's fucking stupid as shit.
The fox animal.
You just copy paste it and bring it into the canvas if you want.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Just so I like at least have any idea of what a fox looks like.
You just touch the canvas.
Yeah. See, I've scared all your viewers away. That's why no one's talking in chat.
No, they're there.
Oh, really?
Victorian says it's solid, but why is it smushed into an apple core shape? Because it's
you-
having palpitations.
Oh, that's what palpitations look like.
Yeah, your heart gets twisted up into a little knot.
I'm having a heart attack. I should have added like sweat beads. Here we go.
Well, hopefully someone in your office knows mouth to mouth because you're cooked. Palpitations don't kill you, Victoria. You should know this.
He's just scared. He's just worried. Okay, a fox.
That is not a palpitation, I fear. What's the yeah, that is a death. Is that your medical opinion? Implosion, says Y2K. Is this still your guy, by the way? The music?
No, I just put it's like Spotify radio. I'll make it layered.
Okay, I actually need to go to bed. That accent had me laughing so hard I had a coughing fit. Good night again, Pookies. All right,
Good
peace,
night,
Otter.
Otter. I'm glad to hear it.
Good night, Mother Otter. Good night.
All I've done is shitting women and furries. This stream sucks.
No, this is good content.
What was the fox?
I
doing?
usually spend 5 hours doing a face, so this is a nice change of pace for everybody.
Yeah. Where's the fox thing?
He said it at the bottom.
Hmm?
A fox.
A fox. Oh, just a fox.
I mean, you can draw whatever you want. I don't think you can
Okay.
get creative. You can make a fox doing whatever. Do you want water or something?
yes.
Okay, I'll get
Thank
you.
you.
No more free good nights. What do you mean? What are you talking about, NFT? Y2K says, after the fox, draw an ancient hominid to balance out everything else.
Okay.
What's a hominid?
Like an early humanoid.
Ah, I see. I feel like I should know that.
Okay.
Half the channel has an animal. Figured I'd say, is that his dick? What is
No, it's a tail. It's a tail. It's a tail.
Uh-huh.
There we go.
That fox is packing.
All right. Chill. It was a mistake. Okay, mistake. Okay, an ancient hominid.
Double smash after you change the tail. You have a favorite type of hominid?
Hmm.
All right, you can keep your little secrets then.
I don't know.
Chad, do you guys have favorite animals? I know Dizzy's is a fox. I don't really have like a favorite animal. I guess saying mouse feels like I'm pandering because it's not actually a mouse. I don't know if I had to choose like an animal. I don't think it'd be a mouse. I think tardigrades are cooler, personally. I don't know if they count. They count as animals, right? Are they animals or are they like bacteria or like some shit like that?
Bacteria. Yes, they're animals.
Okay. Hippo easily. Why hippo? I'll also admit I love zebra print. NFT says, well, I don't really have a favorite animal to be honest. Dude, it's cats. I know it. Every single dude you draw is like a cat man.
Isn't this like username on something? I like cats.
Whose?
NFTs.
I have no idea. Victoria says she likes hippos because they're cute, and I like the fact that they full speed run in the water. Did you know that they also I think have the highest human kill count of any animal species,
Okay, Joe.
like per capita. It's true. It's true fact. It's true. Hippos kill people. I don't have to be Joe Rogan to
Yeah, they
know
do.
that.
I saw a fucking horrible. Okay.
You saw a horrible video of a guy getting fucking killed.
No,
by a-
another animal. It
Oh,
was
the crocodile one.
it was a like a gazelle was like trapped in mud and like
Mm.
a crocodile was attacking it and the hippo was like came and lifted it out and then the crocodile bit the hippo and the hippo ran back in and like ragdolled the gazelle. I don't know what the fuck was happening. It was horrible. Anyway.
Nature's wild, dude. I'm
Oh.
so glad I live in like an apartment building and not
Yeah.
in like fucking savannah. NFT says on Twitter it's because I couldn't find anything else to put. So you don't love cats? Victoria says close second would be a pig. Penis toe? Did you draw penis toe? Is that what
It was the ape.
Oh. I didn't get to see it. I wasn't looking. I was looking at chat.
Um,
Y2K says great hominid. It
Thank
was,
you.
but he deleted it.
I wasn't very.
both
I
times, so
was
have no-
bad. Wasn't very good. Thank you though.
If you say it's not very good, they're all gonna be like, "No, it was great. It was great."
Well,
Because I tell myself I suck every day, and they're like, "No, you don't. You're awesome." NFT likes cats because that the one cafe he goes to is the cafe that kicked you out, a cat cafe.
what?
Yeah, he went to this cafe to steal their internet and didn't buy anything all day, and then they kicked him out for hanging out too long without buying anything.
Damn.
Yeah, he was in my stream the whole day. He was studying math, apparently, allegedly. Do you have? I know you have a favorite animal. It's monkeys, right? Yeah.
Either orangutans or gibbons. Between those two. Oh, I need something to draw. I can't.
Orangutans are pretty cool. They're just
Yeah.
like they're like weird lanky dudes, you know?
Yeah.
They're always just chilling around doing stuff. NFT says it's not a cat cafe, but it can appear like that. And I did buy something, asshole, once. Okay, all right, whatever. My bad, dude. I don't know all of your like transactional history. It's a cafe with cats. What else would it be? Okay, NFT, I don't get it. You say it's not a cat cafe, but it can appear like that. So it's a cafe that just has cats, but it's not a cat cafe. So it's just like a cafe with like bad health standards. Thank you for that fact, Y2K. I'm not gonna read that out. It's gonna make him sad.
Yeah, I know.
Time to have palpitations like your mouse because the Blues are playing. Oh yeah, the St. Louis Blues. She likes hockey.
Ooh.
It's sad. It is sad. Orangutans, can they? What kind of tools have they been observed using? I've seen them poorly use saws in like videos before.
Yeah, that one video.
Yeah.
Fishing, some rudimentary fishing
Like
stuff.
spear fishing.
Yeah, they use soap, but they only wash their arms. They see
Did
people,
they really?
yeah, they see people do it, and they just like, I guess they like just like that's all they retained from it, so they only wash their arms.
Victoria says, "Okay, Maple Leafs fan." She thinks I'm a Leafs fan.
You are.
Yeah. It's just a cafe with normal Istanbul standards, but we don't call it a cat cafe. That's just how it is here. Do you guys have dog cafes? Why don't we have dog cafes? I feel like that'd be cooler.
That is true. That'd be cool.
I'd rather go to a dog cafe than a cat cafe.
Oh,
Cats
you-
don't give a fuck
Oh,
about
you dog, you.
Imagine how many like dogs would surround you the second you order like a muffin.
Probably too much. That's probably why they don't do
It'd
it.
be like 50 dogs. Every dog in the cafe would just like go from every person who has food to the next.
Yeah.
Y2K says Pitbull Cafe.
Fuck yes, dude. That would be so sick.
Mr. Worldwide.
Where's
Pitbull
your?
Cafe.
Oh, it's up here.
What are you looking for?
Mine just up here. Some.
How'd you do that?
Hmm?
You just selected. I don't know how to do what you just did.
Invert the selection.
Oh shit. I should do that instead of fucking the annoying way I do it where I just manually paint it.
You're insane, bro.
I know, clearly. Most of the dogs on the cafe would be pit mixes, let's be real. Yeah, they would.
Yeah.
Should be a bunch of people being like, she's like She's a bit mixed, but it's like 99.9% bit bull.
Yeah.
Like it's like saying my like Chihuahua looking thing is part husky.
Yeah.
If Winnipeg ruins our win streak, I'm going to rip Canada off the map. You wouldn't be the first American to try these days, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Our borderline is just too straight and beautiful, apparently. It's begging to be conquered. I'll be the first to succeed, though. I don't know. Canadians are pretty, the Geneva Convention exists because of Canadians. We commit war crimes. You know that? A lot of them. You did know that?
Yes.
I feel like that's like a very millennial thing to say. It's like a very Reddit like fact.
Don't fuck with us, because we will commit war crimes again! What are you talking
That's
about?
racist, dude. Don't make fun of my people. He's American, by the way. He's making fun of my Canadian
We will
accent.
commit war crimes! Do not mess with us!
It's like way too close to Chris Chan.
No, that's you.
That's not me. That's what I don't sound like that.
Yeah.
No. It's Winnipeg, not Losepeg. Yeah, this period Y2K. I like the vibe you bring. Damn, new best friends. Wait, I lied. I don't like your vibe. Why don't you like his vibe? Don't you like girly pop shit? Y2K is literally just like peak girly pop fashion era.
I can't. Yeah, this is true.
Because it will be lose a peg. Yeah. When I peg, question mark? No. Not when you peg, Dizzy. When I peg. Why will it be lose a peg? Because Toronto's the superior team, and they're going to beat the St. Louis Blues, because St. Louis shouldn't even be a team, because nobody watches them.
You like Toronto now?
Yeah, I'm a Toronto lover.
Interesting.
I'm making them think. I'm basically rooting for every Canadian team just to confuse them so they don't know where I live.
Oh, yeah.
Game win streak. Are they in the playoffs? Toronto's for sure in the playoffs. Montreal's for sure in the playoffs. Ottawa's for sure in the playoffs, I think. I don't know about the other teams though. Are the Oilers in the playoffs this year? Toronto make it past a round when?
Fuck did I just do?
You clicked off my my channel.
Oh.
Yeah, do that again. No, click forward again.
Oh.
There you go. Ottawa is West Coast WC1 wildcard 1. Yeah, that I know. And Montreal's right behind them. Is that it, or are they ahead of them? Well, I guess they can't be ahead of them if they're 1. Yeah, I know it means wildcard, dude. All right. Fucking kids, bro.
Yeah, you're not a hockey fan, are you?
Clearly not. Victoria does watch more hockey than me. Expanding the canvas?
Yeah.
Alright. Good lighting on the orang, says Y2K.
Thank you. Thank you.
MTL is 5 points behind Ottawa right now. Do we like that?
Yes, we do. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, we do. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, we do. Oh, yes, we do.
How many fucking clip things open? My computer's gonna. I'm surprised my computer's like
We
still
love
running.
this. We love this.
Whenever I try to liquefy it,
We
like
love
almost
our
crashes
videos.
the.
They are so ahead. It makes me so happy.
Do you have a favorite hockey team? Toothpaste.
Well, you don't want me to say probably.
That's true.
You know, I wasn't into hockey before I moved here, so my favorite's the local one.
Yeah. The Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, go Leafs, please! I love it! Okay, what can I embarrass myself by doing next?
You could draw a pit bull kissing a baby.
Okay. Just using, what am I, an AI?
Draw a pit bull. Bigger tits on the pit bull.
You. But okay. But say less.
The only good thing about the Leafs is how hot Nylander is. Nylander? I think it's Nylander. I don't know. Fuck, I look like such a fake hockey fan. I am a fake hockey fan. I played hockey for years. I don't follow it as much as I used to. I mostly only follow in the playoffs now because I'm a bitch.
Okay.
Remember the Vancouver riots? Yeah, I was there. In Vancouver, where I live.
Is anybody still watching? What do I draw?
Yeah, there's 10 people watching.
10. Jesus.
Are we looking at the people watching?
Yeah.
He's creeping on the lurkers.
I'm not allowed.
Don't say their names. It's like taboo
I won't.
in Twitch culture.
Oh damn.
Yeah, some people just want to privately lurk and they don't want
I
to be
won't-
called out.
I won't say nothing.
Okay, I'm just teaching you.
I'm not.
It's a
saying
teachable
nothing.
moment.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sammy wants the egg falling.
Oh yeah, she wanted that animated though,
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
she?
Where's your?
You're gonna have to open Harmony and then I'm gonna have to set it up in OBS. It's gonna take 2 seconds, but
baby. Oh, baby. You're so sad for
no,
me.
don't open that one.
Oh.
Open 21. Yeah. Because the 20 is, I don't have the license for that one. I don't have the license for this one either, but it works.
My phone.
I don't know.
I want to go check my phone while you do this.
Okay.
Oh, it's over here. Bro, what the fuck is all
And then I got a pile of garbage I gotta deal with. They're all empty.
Oreos, Blockers, Ben & Jerry's,
I lost my teeth.
Doritos.
Yeah, okay, I'm a nasty bitch. What do you want to call the scene? Egg fall. Create scene. Okay, now I gotta set this up. Do that. We'll do okay. We'll make that visible. We'll make that invisible. We'll move. Whoop. I don't want to do that. Let's move the. Ooh, I'll put the music player. Let's put it. We'll put it like right here on the timeline. How about that? And then do that. Shift that over. Pull that into there. There you go. Congrats. Toon Moon Harmony. Why does O Canada kind of go hard? Have you heard the bilingual version? That one goes crazy. HFP's back. He says next ... Uh-oh. What's coming? Snack, I don't mind that you're a dirty boy. I'm honestly not that dirty. I just have I have like a fucking filthy corner in my room. It's full of empty chip bags and like a bowl of tuna that I had earlier. That's from today though. I need a metal version. I fear it would devour. Is there a country that has a metal like national anthem? That would be fucking crazy. Like screamo metal. Like HFP says, can you do an animation of a girl in a toilet reading comics? I don't think he's gonna do any more toilet girls today, unfortunately, NFT. Maybe try again next time. I think we're gonna give him a little break so that he doesn't dream of
As I usually
girls
do.
on toilets all night.
Yeah, unlike every other night of my life.
Yeah. What are you drawing? As like a table leg? Oh, you're doing an interior background.
I need something that I can.
I'm focused on the animator so I could submit. NFT, I don't know if you realize how gay that sounds. Like, what do you mean submit to what? I'm not even being mean. That's just like the phrasing of that sounds like you want. Never mind. Whatever. You know what it means.
He wants to submit like winning. How are you supposed to make your opponent submit if you can't?
I don't think that's what he means.
That's what he means.
Victoria, when we go to Vegas, we're going. It's a circular sentence. And we'll check out the Vegas night stuff too. They took Flurry. I'll fight them with you. Is Flurry still good? Or was he only good, like, before he joined Vegas? He's a washed up old man. That's what I thought. He's basically like when the Sens got Hashik. Submit to you so you guys can critique. Oh yeah, I would specify that next time, because when you say you will submit to someone, it sounds really gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Gasp. Same with Ovi. Didn't Ovi literally just break like the world record for most goals in an NHL career ever? Like this week? I think it was at a New York Islanders game. I used to be a big Ovechkin head back in the day. Between like Sidney Crosby and Ovechkin, I was always like Team Ovechkin. He was just cooler. It just kind of sucks that he's like a hardcore Putin stan. I guess he is Russian. NFT says, does toothpaste submit to you often? Every time he's here.
No.
Yeah, every time.
I'm actually the one who submits.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Shit. Fuck.
Dip it and clip it, boys.
No. My lingo's ruined. From the probably, I guess, the gayest sport. Yeah, whatever.
Well, you guys are scoring goals. I'm submitting men.
I wonder where Gretzky would be if he was more selfish. I mean, he's kind of like hated by every Canadian now, so I don't know
Really?
that like
Why do they hate him?
because he's a Trump supporter.
Really?
Yeah, he was like meeting up with Trump and shit, like when they were like threatening to annex us and stuff, and so like people have just been like they like boo him at hockey games now. People were also mad that he didn't wear a Canadian jersey to like the USA Canada game. That one's kind of like whatever. I don't really care.
Dude, Trump supporters are funny. It's just a strange thing.
It is a very weird thing, yeah. NFT says, I meant the jujitsu spars. Does toothpaste submit to you often in that context? Yeah, he submits all the time.
This dude bitch made to spar me.
I submit him, so he gets submitted, if that's what you mean.
Keep on saying your name.
Don't do that. NFT, do you do martial arts? I'm tired, dude. It just like hit me out of nowhere. I think the laughing earlier like took it out of me. I got like that post-fun fatigue, you know.
This guy's so out of shape, fucking laughing takes it out of me. My
I
God.
had the post-fun fatigue.
Talk about washed.
Our backup goalie is in against the Jets. May God help my soul. Praying for you, dude. I don't know who your backup goalie is. How's your shoulder doing? I gotta do my physio later. You're good. How was your workout session?
I went back to train.
Yeah, no
hard.
pain, nothing.
My nose bled 3 times, but I'm good.
Okay.
My shoulder was actually
Why was
least.
your nose bleeding?
It's like a knee in the face.
Oh, that'll do it.
Um,
Say his name. I can name the shrine toothpaste.
what?
You could just put the shrine, call it cat snack.
Wait, what?
He wants you to dox me so he can make a shrine of my name.
Yeah.
Look at that node hygiene. Don't cross your wires.
Just need to figure out what is what. Okay, that's the table.
Moog Gaming. Nice. Do you use Photoshop? No, right now we are in Toon Boom Harmony animating. I'm not actually the one drawing right now. I draw, believe it or not. But we got a professional animator in here doing some animation work, taking questions from the viewers. In quotes, yeah, professional animator. I mean, it doesn't really get more professional than working in the industry. But...
Fair.
You like to animate and or draw Mog
Crashed.
Toon Boom crashed?
Oh
Oh shit.
I was just fucking setting up the goddamn
Why
scene.
did that's never happened to me before.
You probably look at all this. Can I
Yeah,
close some of
okay.
these?
You can close that one.
Saving it.
Yeah,
I will
just close them and save it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna save
I
it.
love a black screen. Oh yeah, I guess we could.
Jesus, bro.
Yeah, you like that?
Yes.
They can't see what you're looking at right now, by the way. They just have a pure black screen. So
Oh.
if you want to go to OBS real quick and just switch over to clips so they can see what we're
Well, I
doing.
want to open up Harmony again.
Okay, well you can just open up Harmony again then.
I hope it did it. I wonder if it saved anything like for
It might.
backup. I used 22. Let me see.
That's not it. That's definitely not it.
Oh no.
That's the last thing you worked on with the lip sync.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll just use this file.
Okay, that's fine.
Can you see it, everybody?
No, they can't because we have to reset it in.
Oh, okay. I'll close this.
Make sure you save them, man.
I am saving them. Oh, these are all restores. I'll leave those.
I still need to switch
Yeah.
the OBS thing because they're just looking at a black screen right now. Okay, no, never mind. No, that's good. Why are you lying to me, Victoria? I know you can see right now. Close it. I don't need OBS now. Bye-bye, OBS.
Bye-bye.
Now I can. Okay.
I forgot about this.
What was this again? Oh, yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, pretty much anything on Harmony is just gonna be done by you because I use TV Paint, so
Yeah.
and I don't animate ever. That also contributes. Snack's real name is Robert Benningson. He has a limp and lost most of his teeth. 4.7 white male, red curly hair, no eyebrows.
Yeah. Close
Is that
enough.
true?
Yeah.
That's pretty close. Thank you, Y2K, for that insight.
Okay. What am I animating?
An egg falling.
I just fucking spent all that time setting up that. I don't want to do it again. Okay. Here, it's gonna be a lot more bare bones this time.
I don't even know if Sam is still here, but she'll take your egg falling. She'll watch it later. Maybe. Oh, yeah. It'd be nice to see Snack animate too. Eye roll emoji, says NFT. Can somebody time out NFT for 1 minute, please? Thank you for the time. Okay, it's a lot more than 1 minute. Like fucking blocked him for like 3,625 seconds. How many minutes is that? 3,600. Sorry, NFT. You'll be back eventually. Divided by 60 seconds. That's an hour. I'm not gonna be streaming that long, dude. Do you know how to undo Boba timed him out? You're on eHarmony? I thought you were mostly exclusive. We were mostly exclusive. No, we're on Toon Boom Harmony. NFT, if you're watching right now, I had nothing to do with this. This is all Boba. That's not a minute. That's an hour. And a little bit after, too. An hour and 25 seconds. Everyone is giving NFT shit today. Why are you like defending him? You just timed him out for like an hour. It's crazy there's that many seconds in an hour though.
Yeah.
You'd think it'd be like NFT. I really wish I could do something right now, but I'm not in control of anything. You're untimed out in my mind. I'll tell you that. But you want to untime him out? I feel bad. He's like timed out for like an hour. There you go. Good job. You're free now, NFT. You can speak again. NFT, you good big dog. It was we didn't mean it. He's not here anymore. Now I feel bad. Don't bully my sweet NFT. Aren't you the one making donations in his name? I literally pulled over to try to untime him out. Dizzy, stop. Stop chatting and driving, bro. You're gonna die. He uses voice to text, but still. He was timed out for a minute. Well, he's gone forever now. We've lost him. When you show up in my trauma bay, I'm gonna be so mad at you. Yeah, true. I'm on the side of the road. What are you doing over there? Y2K says, I'm getting sick just thinking about what's going to happen to this egg when it hits the ground. What'll happen? On my boba, I was pulled over next to a liquor store near me. Next to a liquor store near my work. Where do you work? What's the address?
You got a pen in his hand, by the way.
What's that?
You got a pen in your hands, ready to write it down.
Oh yeah, it was just my comfort pen. I like holding on to it, but I will write it down. I like this pen a lot. You should try it out.
Yeah.
It's a nice zebra pen.
Makes you gay, probably.
No, makes you good at writing.
Okay.
He works at a car fixer thingy by Strawberry Fields. That sounds cute. Hashtag get doxxed. Better him than me, though. NFT, what are you thinking about the egg so far? I don't even know if you're still here. Or if Boba scared you off. Voice to text, it don't yell at me. The strawberry fields are near my house. The liquor store, assume at work. I like how it has a face.
Yeah.
Egg crack funny. There you go. That's the girl who recommended it, Sammy. I'm not sure you could show that on Twitch, says Y2K. The egg crack dying. Are you doing a camera pan?
No, I'm just moving it. Yeah, I should do it. Yeah, fuck it. Okay, let's do it. Let's do a camera.
No one scares me off, and the eggs looks nice. Kind of focused on my walk cycle though. How's the bulge physics going? 37.5% face-off wins. I fear we are cooked. Well, I'm glad the Canadian team's winning, given that they're my favorite team. I'll add all the jiggle after, don't worry. Very good. Y2K says zoom in on the yoke hardcore. There you go. We got a camera pan. Y2K says that's awesome, man.
Thank you.
Now, can you animate a girl pooping on a toilet? Do you think you could do that? You can make snack pooping on a toilet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
There we go. There's the egg falling off the table.
Quick little egg fall.
Here, wait, I can even, you know what I can do? Just for you. Oh, just for you.
What do you do?
I'm making it so it's not see-through anymore. And then, here I'll add a couple in betweens. Sorry, I'm not talking. I like focused up.
That's okay.
Completely.
Usually what happens is the beginning of streams pretty loud and rambunctious. People talk a lot, and then towards the end, people kind of get focused in their work, and you know.
Yeah. I gotcha.
I do feel like there's always sort of like a pressure when you're streaming to sort of fill the dead air. But I think I've just kind of gotten to the point where I'm like, yeah, fuck it. If I'm like vibing and I'm doing my thing, it's whatever.
Yeah.
If people are talking, like I don't need to force it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like the community tends to fill in that space in their own too. If necessary, you don't need to be talking. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think most people are just here to chill. I don't think necessarily like we don't need to like always be talking, right? Because
Yeah.
otherwise the chat would just be zooming by because people would be yapping nonstop, but people like say their word and then I talk or whatever, and then we go from there. But plus, you always have music going on, at least over here in Twitch. Yeah, that's also part of it, right? So that you don't just hear like me sitting in an echoey room talking to a peaking microphone. Dizzy, are you an Ed Sheeran fan or do you hate gingers? Asking the real questions. That's good.
There we go.
There you go. Sam, your egg is cracked.
The sad egg. Oh, I should get going soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up stream in another 19 minutes or so. I don't know if he's gonna stick around.
Walking home.
Yeah, if you stick to the 3 hour mark there, then yeah, because I'm gonna wrap up at the 3 hour mark.
Okay.
So 19 minutes. And then
Yeah, I can do that. What about 10 minutes?
no.
Okay.
Three,
All right, all right.
Wait, NFT says. What are we
okay.
waiting for? Speak now, NFT.
Speak now or hold your peace.
I mean, we got 20
Ate
minutes.
that up,
but yeah.
period, Tootha. Thank you. I think
I'm
that's
done
it
with the
there.
animation. Oh, your walking man animation?
Bro, let's see it.
Okay, so to view it, what you want to do is you want to go to you want to not have my DMs open on Discord. It's the when we switch to Discord, it doesn't go to my DMs.
It doesn't show it?
Yeah, well, no, it doesn't show it when you pop it up. Like we have to switch manually in OBS, but just go to the actual community like server or whatever.
Okay.
And then go to OBS, and then the little eye next to scroll up. The little eye next to Discord, click on it, and then that's gonna pull that up on the screen.
Okay.
And
All
that's full screen. Don't click on my DMs.
Whoa! Whoa!
Stop doing that.
Check this out, self-punk, idiot.
Okay. Okay. Well, we need to see the chat to know what he wants. I'm assuming he was posting it in critiques. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's like the main stop.
Chat, do I hit send?
There you go.
Whoa!
Hell yeah, looking good.
Looks
Huh?
fucking sick, dude. Nice.
Do we have feedback to give? Because he posted in critiques. He's got a frame counter right
Oh.
here. If you want to like mark the specific frame that dragging doesn't work very well on you'd have to download it because it's laggy
Yeah.
on Discord.
That's okay. I'm flipping through. Bro, just like honestly, looks fucking good. Add a head or something. I don't know.
But yeah, add the head up.
It looks good, bro.
Clean up. I would say like add the head and then look into cleaning up.
If you're and if you're gonna clean up, like I was gonna say, like you could track like some like
You can make the chest more
This-
3-dimensional. It feels a little flat. Like it just feels like the shapes are drawn on, but it doesn't actually have like a.
Yeah, you can have the pec like stretch a little bit, or like you can have the pec move slightly with the arm, like have this line maybe like connect and move, but like yeah, to see how these frames are like I did it before, but those frames are like
Try to go slower because he's gonna be listening and noting shit down. I'm gonna look at the chat on my phone.
yeah, see how these frames are the exact same. You could do a slight adjustment of the chest. This is like nitpicky stuff though, because it looks good. Frames are right.
NFT says he has a butt stretch. Yeah, I told him to do that. Told him to stretch out his butt muscle a little bit, squash it.
Yeah, frames like, yeah, 4 and 8 and 4. No, 8 and 4. You could literally just like, you do a pass on the torso, I guess, and like have that invisible. Or here, if I can, let me I'll if I go to Harmony here, I take away this dog shit. Add a new. Yeah, man, this is like fucking nitpicks because.
Thank God I did them in separate layers. Well, I mean,
Yes.
don't thank God I told you to do that, but all right, it's fine.
Yeah. No, thank God.
Okay.
Actually, this is again. It looks great. Nothing wrong with like having something be more limited. And I wouldn't even call that limited. This is a hyper nitpick, so take it with it's just if you feel like it. But you can always have if these are the shoulders. You can always have them doing. This is a very simplified, but they would technically be oscillating a little bit. That's the right word? I don't know the right word.
Depends what you're trying to describe right now. Smash or pass, Ed Sheeran. Pass. Otter, you're still here? Didn't you go to bed like 3 times now? Not that I'm complaining.
Let's see
This
how.
is mahogany. That's monogamy. I can't sleep. I'm out of melatonin. Shit.
The shoulders would technically do some kind of motion like that, but like probably more subtle than that. So if you have like one frame, you had the chest like. So yours is more profile, so it would be like
Yeah, I made him do profile. I just thought it'd be simpler than
Yeah.
doing 3/4.
have like a little bit of.
NFT says, should I do a character doing a 360 and walking at the same time? Sounds like a death wish. Yeah,
Yeah,
don't,
bro, do it.
no, don't do that. Don't
Do it. That's like that's like.
I'm
That's,
trying to get him to build a portfolio piece right
I know.
now. So I want him to like focus on like a front on walk, like or like a run or like a profile run or something like that. I just want him to get the basics, right? The run, walk, maybe lip sync, and then an acting pose or something like that. The classic college portfolio, you know? And I mean, you could technically do it on NFT. It's just gonna fucking. If you think this was a bitch, it's gonna be like a billion times harder. 3/4 walks are also really really difficult. Ethel Kane. Who the fuck's Ethel Kane? Give me a genre to work here. Actor, musician, animated creature. What kind of animated creature would you smash if we're talking about anime? Diaboromon from Digimon. I knew this already. Why Diaboromon? You like the long, lanky, demonic-looking dudes? And this was pretty easy. Are you talking about the profile walk NFT? Was it easy? It's not done, so you know you still got a head to do. Took very long because I'm really lazy. I would say if you do anything 3/4, try a run next. And NFT, you know what I think you should also do? I think you should post the original walk that you did just below it, just so that you could see the contrast. Because the amount of like improvement you've made since you first joined us, like back in I don't even know when you joined the community, like I want to say like May-ish, June-ish. Like the difference between what you submitted then versus what you submitted now is like night and day different. It's like it's a significant improvement. You know, so you're on track to doing really well. I would just say, you know, like personally, I would just say keep working on portfolio pieces like this, okay? And then, you know, you can look at starting to apply to like junior positions in studios or college or whatever it is you want, really. But I think you could go straight into a junior position in a studio personally. What do you think?
Hmm?
Do you think if NFT developed more portfolio pieces of that quality and then applied to a junior position in a studio?
If you can get it, then yeah. I don't know. If you can get the job, then you get the job. If you get the job, then you get the job. The only reason you'd want school is to prepare you to get the job. So if you
Communication or networking too. You
yeah,
know?
but like if you but you get that in the studio. So it's like if you are able to get a job, then go for it. I'd say I don't know. School has its benefits, but it also costs money and time, and I would say it's if you can skip it, then I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Okay, so see, here, let me stop, start, and I will 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, there. Um, okay, so NFT. Uh,
I
okay,
just feel like the shoulder kind of hits a wall when it comes up.
okay, man. Well,
Sorry,
Okay.
you didn't post on the critique channel, my bad.
which shoulder?
The front one, like as it comes forward, it feels like
There, here.
yeah, a little bit. It feels like it can move forward a little bit more.
I'm trying to do it subtly because the other one I did was like
Got
I
it.
did this before.
Yeah, got it.
Also, I don't think when you walk, you're not doing this.
No, you're not.
You're not going crazy.
That's fine.
I just meant like the thing I wanted to illustrate is if you want to add a little extra flair, you can have. Here, I'll do some.
Dave says, because Dave's also looking to be an animator. Well, he's looking to be a storyboard artist. He said, "I wonder how important the degree itself is for getting work abroad from outside of America." I've never been a foreigner applying to a job outside of my country, but I would say if your skills speak for themselves, you don't really need to worry about the degree that much when it comes to
Yes.
animation. I think you can focus on the portfolio and having a strong portfolio, and that will land you a job before getting a degree ever will. I think if you had the choice between the two, a good portfolio and a degree, I would take the good portfolio. That's what I would say.
Yes, always.
Yeah.
Stuff. Certain things will get you the things that will get you. This is I might be talking on my ass a little bit. The things that will get you the job are connections. Portfolio connections. Connections is one. Demo reel is another. But the thing, whatever. You can get a job a lot of ways. The things that will keep you a job is if you have good skills and are good at working with people. Those are the two things that will keep you a job.
Yeah.
I don't know. If you are able to do the work well and you are able to work with people well.
Dave says, I'm also thinking in terms of studios with helping with visas or when they allow you in internships without studying the specific subject. A lot of internships I saw mentioned studying in a program. You mean like co-op? I don't know much about that. I know like when I got my studio job, I was technically an intern, but in Canada we do like paid internships, so it's a little different. But as far as visas go, I have known people who've gotten sponsorships with visas. But the thing is, in those cases, they lived in the city they worked in, right? So they weren't working from home in a different country. That you probably wouldn't be able to get sponsored for a visa that way, I would imagine. But if your goal is to get like sponsored for a visa, you might have to be willing to relocate to work to the place that hires you. But I mean, you could probably also apply to a job and then move there. I don't really know if that would work actually. Dude, look at the difference. I'm gonna go insane. We're gonna look at it shortly, NFT. I'm just letting Toothpaste wrap up on this thing, and then we'll go take a look. Dave says, no, I mean, a bunch of internships have requirements. Studying a 3-year bachelor course in an animation or art adjacent university. That sounds fucking stupid. Is that, I've never heard of that.
Mm-hmm.
Dave says a lot of the internships that he sees have like prerequisites where you have to have worked or have to have studied in like a 3-year degree program or something like that. I have never seen that. Maybe for internships, because I think internships probably get specific funding through government like subsidies for hiring students specifically. But I don't think that like in my experience, I don't think that like a degree is a big barrier to getting into the industry. It just so happens that a lot of people who get into the industry get in through school, through connections. And so a lot of them happen to have diplomas or degrees. But I don't think that it's necessary to get into the industry. As for internships, it could just be that those prerequisites are based on the fact that like some internships are funded by the government, and the government may impose certain requirements on the studio for it to get that money to hire the student. But in general, I don't think internships typically have prerequisites, but I don't know. Maybe. Thank you for helping me all these times, says NFT. I'm grateful. Good, dude. I'm glad you've improved with my theoretical knowledge because I sure as shit don't animate much these days, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too busy drawing fucking super hot babes.
Shitting.
Yeah, shitting. Actually, you've technically drawn more shitting people than I have. And HFP shows up to my stream every day. I always just say no or like deflect.
Okay. NFT. Oh, sorry. I'll check out your thing in a second. But all I was saying is this is shitty and rough. I probably should have done a thing that's more diagramical. But all you can the long story short, you can see the chest changing.
Yeah, it gains volume as it like comes closer.
Well,
to
it's
the,
more.
like,
It's more like
as more of it's revealed, right?
it's again. It's those are the two, right? See how they're moving in space. That's kind of exaggerated, and obviously do a better job than I did. Just track it better, but just as the hips move like in this way, the hips a good way walks. If these are the hips and these are the shoulders, to some degree, the walk will have this, like I'm just doing. I know I'm just doing like diagram after diagram, but I'm going somewhere. Trust me. Like if this is the top view, right? Like this is obviously humans are not like that, but you get an idea of what I'm saying. Like this is the chest. There's movement.
There's opposing dynamics with legs and arms, right?
Yes.
So that's why it's like it looks like it's going into an X shape there, but it's just the
Yeah, basically there's I so stop me. Yeah, you get the idea. I'm sorry. I like fucking
Yeah,
went on a whole rant. You probably just like were doing that to save time, which is very fair.
All right.
I was just getting really into that.
For the last thing on stream
But
today,
if that's helpful for anybody,
what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna take a look at NFT's comparison before and after. So let me make sure I'm not leaking anything. There we go. So we got this. So this is what he submitted. This is when he joined my community in June. This is what the first thing he posted. Right?
yeah,
Like there's a big pop on the chest,
Yeah.
right? There's just like a lot. There's some stuff that's wrong.
yeah.
Feet aren't tracking very well. They're actually not too bad.
I do like it, but it's all on a technical level. Yeah, this one is
Just way better.
very nice.
Yeah, it's just way better. The timing on the swing on the arm
It's got
is
nice
way
weight.
more
It's
appealing.
got nice weight to it.
Yeah,
I'll give that a fire for me. It's got nice weight to it. It's very nice.
yeah. I think that the improvement is like
Yeah.
pretty obvious.
Yes. The volumes are better. The weight is better. Posing is better.
Like the head's
the
kind of.
anatomy is better.
There's no clear like. It's like
It's
very-
jittering around. There's no arc.
Yeah,
But
it's still appealing.
it's still nice. I still
Yeah.
like it. But obviously, you have progressed very, very much technically. It is very impressive. Kudos.
It's a big jump, dude. All right, well, I'm gonna say that's the end of today's stream.
Wait, I want
So, what? What do you want to do?
try a goodbye message.
Okay, let me switch over to Harmony
Oh,
before you do that, and then we'll minimize this. Okay, you're good. They can see you now.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Dizzy says, NFT, are you mostly self-taught? He's mostly snack-taught. Just kidding. No, he's definitely self-taught. He's gonna give us a little goodbye message, and then we're gonna raid out to PK, and then I'm gonna go walk him home to make sure he doesn't get jumped, and make sure he's all safe and protected, like the carer I am, the protector I am. What are you drawing there? Toothpaste says scary dog privilege, I see. Well, he's more like the person walking the dog. I'm the dog. Arr, arr. What is that? Oh, it's a hand. You draw hands better than I do.
Nah.
It takes me 3 hours to draw a hand. Part of me feels like I should just start animating just so I get faster at doing shit, so I don't care about any individual drawing as much.
Yeah, just hope for that.
Yeah, you should. Okay, somebody time out on FT, would you? No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. I'd ask if you could walk me home too, but I'm moving in with you, so it wouldn't be necessary, Pookie. I see you, Dizzy. Let me know. I'll set up the split on the rent, and then that way you. Okay, we'll put time to that. Oops. I fear I'm having an allergic reaction to my pasta. Oh no. Oh, good night again. Good night, Otter. Once NFT, once Toothpaste is done drawing his like fucking his goodbye message. This guy was pressuring me to end stream 20 minutes ago. He's drawing a goodbye message. I don't know what he's drawing right now. What's it gonna be? At least I'll die watching this cute deformed pickle thing try to grab me. Or wave, or whatever it's doing. Definitely grab. Why does he looks so ominous, dude? Bye-bye. Oh, is he waving? He's doing that. Bye-bye, dudes. Never die. That's really ominous. Never die, everybody. All right, everybody. I'm gonna raid out to PK, and then I'll catch you guys all on Friday, and that'll be it. I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys. That toothpaste is dying behind me, right? Next Friday for the next stream. All right. Bye bye. Oh wait, I gotta paint it. Oh, 10-second countdown. We gotta awkwardly sit here for 10 seconds.
I'll do a 10-second rep.
Okay. Okay, whatever. They can't see you, so it doesn't really matter. He's squatting behind me. Bye bye.